We OG, we OG. Oh no, G. You're not bullish enough, yeah. Oh no, you're not bullish enough. You ain't got D or no. I get stoned by the bolo. Bitcoin set to overload, yeah. Experts on reload, yeah. You're not bullish enough, yeah. Oh no, you're not bullish enough. You ain't got D or no. I get stoned by the bolo. Bitcoin set to overload. Experts on reload. Mempool getting hot. Everybody wanna rock, ayy. Runes is coming, everybody on a knot, ayy. It's a nuisance, Ordinal Revolution, ayy. Ordinal Revolution. Yo, is my guy for real, bro? Got French right now. Yo, BRC 420, bro. Yeah, that shit on fire, bro. Imagine if he in here. Yeah, lock it in the seal. Murder. I got balls of steel. Nookies on the field. Yeah, this shit for real. With no calls, I get so far. Got 100 phone calls that I go hard, and they gon' love me. Smoke weed, huddle back. I get shiesty. Where my Bitcoin looking lovely. All this Satoshi's nothing above me. Bitcoin's alive, what you gon' do? Mempool fees are high. Ordinal. Where does it stop? Nobody knows. It's a revolution, ayy. Bitcoin is the one, no substitution, ayy. With Shizzy and Yagobi, it's Ordinal Revolution.
Welcome back to Ordinal Revolution. My name is Shizzy. On this channel, we cover the entire Bitcoin Ordinal ecosystem. What is up, guys? We have an amazing show for you guys today. We're live for another Ordinal hour, and it's going to be a great one because we got a legend, an absolute legend as my co-host today. He's a man who needs no introduction. He is everywhere and nowhere at the same exact time. It's my man, Francis Uncensored, Mr. Uncensored. Dude, let's bring him in right now. What is up, Francis Alpha Alfonso, a.k.a. the Trendsetter? What's up, buddy?
Who, me? A legend? Who, me? You're too kind, brother. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure, and I have a lot of fun when I join you guys here. Well, just yourself. Yagobi's on a plane right now, I think, right?
He just landed at his first stop. And now he's going to get on another plane that lands in Singapore in about 6 hours.
All right. He's probably stopping off in, well, not China. It'll be somewhere else because 6 hours might be a little bit too further away.
Instead of going, because he's in Dallas, so instead of going, the California route, he's going the other. He's doing a trip around the globe.
Gotcha. He got a long trip. All good. It's going to be worth it though.
Yeah. So he's headed to Singapore. Actually, get your thoughts on that. Have you ever been to Token 2049?
So I've never been to crypto events in the past, other than mainly this year. I went to I was going to say ETH Denver. It's really BTC Denver. I've been to Hong Kong a couple of times, and outside of that, and then there was one locally here in Toronto years ago, like 6 years ago. I've been to, but I've always told myself, like, look, it's great to go to. It really is, especially these ones in this niche. Yeah. But back then I was like, you know what, man, I could be a speaker. Well, I'm not going to go look there and he listened to what people are telling me. I need to be one of those people and put on my own show. But no, today it's different, I believe, because the whole Bitcoin ecosystem needs a lot of education. I don't think a lot of people are aware of it. So when we go to these events, like a big one like Token 2049, we speak about our niche, gets more eyes on it, gets more education, they get the accurate information, and then they look into it too. So kudos to Yagobi for making that trip. He's like boots on the ground, right? That's a big deal.
Yeah, man. I was supposed to go, but I don't know, man. 24 hours on an airplane. It just gives me.
I know.
But yeah, man. We're gonna get to a few things. I want to get right into the what the main thing is. But I'm curious to your opinion on this. MicroStrategy buys another 18,000 Bitcoin for $1.1 billion. MicroStrategy doesn't care. He doesn't care what the price is. He just buys Bitcoin, dude. What do you think about this?
Yeah, I mean, it's good that how he's actually, still committed to it, because like, dude, it's one thing that we're dealing with like thousands of dollars, whatever. But when you're dealing with like, dude, billions in some cases, millions and millions and hundreds of millions or whatever it is, when Bitcoin crashes to like, say from 60K all the way down to like 25K or whatever, 30K, like they feel it the most, and he could have said, what, screw this, when he was trying to tell everybody how it's the new gold standard or whatever is Bitcoin. And, you need to have a 1% of your balance sheets if you're a big business in Bitcoin. And that was a lot of flack that he took, but he stuck with it and he's still sticking with it and he's still buying his BTC. So, I mean, I love it. I think Michael Saylor, a lot of people, like the OGs in the space, they kind of talk a lot of shit about him, but I think he's done so much for the space. He's one of the best persons to define what Bitcoin is, to relate and connect with like the masses and even people in high places, right? In, these corporations, institutions. So I love Michael Saylor. I don't care what anybody says, bro.
Yeah. And he's a definition of, changing your mind on new information, right? So he came out in 2013 and he said, Bitcoin's a scam. And then in 2020, he came back and he basically apologized for that. He said, you know what? I was wrong. I didn't do my due diligence. But he was buying, you pay for that, right? That's what you pay for. 2013, Bitcoin was $400-500, and then he had to buy at, 6,000-7,000, but he did. And then he continues to buy, and there's no stopping him. He's going to buy until he dies, in my opinion.
100%. He's committed, but he understands inflation, Again, when you have large sums of not just capital, but, revenue and all these things, and you see your money shrink at the end of the year, right? You'll notice that much more than, say, us, who's just only making these small bits of money compared to him. When an inflation happens at the end of the year, I forget what the number is, you lose a certain amount off of your balance sheets. You see that and feel that harder than anybody else. So I think he realizes that Bitcoin is definitely an option for him to, offload some cash flow and let it sit there and try to like fight against inflation. And yeah, I mean, it really is, and it depends on your window, right? He understands it. His windows are like 10, 15, 20 years. So that's what he's looking at. And that's how you accumulate wealth over time. Like we talk about generational wealth all the time in this space, but that is how you maintain generational wealth. You have to understand it. You can make $10 billion today, bro. Trust me. And tomorrow, our sons blows it all out. You know what I mean? So you have to continuously be doing the right moves and teaching our next.
Yeah, 100%. That's education, man. Education is the most important thing. Comes to that. Jump into some Bitcoin price action, because actually me and you were just talking about this off camera a little bit ago. So Bitcoin sitting at around, bring up my chart here, 58,470. Absolutely, it's up, right? It's definitely up. So we do have we had news come in on Wednesday. We had the CPI. Basically, inflation's down to 2.5 here in the U.S. And then the next day we had PPI, which is producer, that's business to business. I was sitting around, I want to say like 2.6%. So, I mean, year over year. So inflation's down. Do you think, is that good or bad? Because I used to think inflation up was good for Bitcoin, but this last 2 years showed you no.
I would say Bitcoin is the best when inflation is rising, right? But
yeah,
and I'm talking about the dollar float inflation, right? Like the dollar is inflated, right? But like when inflation isn't as high, I feel like Bitcoin is still great. It's just better when it is. You know what I mean? Like that's just like demand and supply, demand, scarcity, all these things, limited supply. Like whether it's the markets are inflated or not, the dollar's inflated or not, you always have that asset. So I think Bitcoin just remains the same in all different circumstances, right? It's always has its value proposition is always there, but it shines best in certain moments, So I mean, that's how I'll tackle that.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And the Bitcoin price action is brought to you guys by BitPerp, BitPerp.io. BitPerp is going to be one of the leading leverage trading exchanges in the Bitcoin ecosystem. So check them out on BitPerp.io. You're going to be able to trade 100x Mr. Yen. They're going to have everything over here. They're going to have Fractal, all types of cool stuff over here. Check out BitPerp.io. Let's kind of get into what people are here for, right? Let's kind of get into that cat. We'll hop in. Let me show my chart here again. So what do you think about this? So 88%, right? Today's the last day, right? I think that's what you said on your show today. 38,454 holders, 3.7 million transactions. This changed the game. This changed the game not only for Meta Protocols, but now you have a cat standard on Fractal.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, I'm just retweeting and sharing as well in my
Yeah,
communities.
do your thing.
Yeah. Sorry, the question was what I think about the holders, and that's for Cat.
Yeah, I mean, dude, absolutely insane, right? 38,000 holders, 3.7 million transactions. This is absolutely wild.
Dude, I knew Fractal Bitcoin was going to be big. I knew Cat tokens was going to be big, but I didn't knew it was going to be this big so soon. You know what I'm saying? This big
Yeah.
so soon. Out of the gates, bro. It's like, oh, well, Fractal Bitcoin went live, guys. What the heck am I doing here? There's nothing. Oh, block 21,000. And then, next 2 days, we see this cat thing drop. Cat's out of the bag. Everybody's going crazy. I was the first one to go crazy. Why? Because I was waiting for a cat protocol to drop, upcat protocol to drop. So I was waiting. As I said, I sent that documentation to my devs. Read this through. Is this legit? They say, yep, this is possible. You could do this. You could do that. One time got my thread out. So I was waiting for this moment. And when, again, right, forget all this bullshit about when you're a trendsetter. But when you could foresee, seriously, when you could foresee a little bit further and you're waiting for that thing to come and then you see something, you get closer and closer, you know what I mean? It confirms what you already knew. You know what I mean? So that was a really, really enlightening moment for me. And sure enough, Unisat starts to support, it starts to blow up. Then the SAT VB is going up, Shizzy, Ordinal Revolution audience, you know what I'm saying? So now it's getting confirmed even more. So it's not even my opinion. It's not even my aftermath thought, right? It's now a consensus and a reality. So, I mean, I'm surprised to a little degree, but at the same time, I'm not that surprised.
Yeah. What happens next? So this is going to mint out probably in about 12 hours. It's looking like. What's next? So, when do you think? Because obviously we're just kind of speculating. When do you think we're going to be able to trade this? And when do you think another token's going to pop on and be the next big mint over here?
Yeah. So let's talk about that second half first. So yeah, I think there will be some more tokens for sure. Whether that's memes or not, but I think if people are just only creating memes, which is fine, go ahead. I mean, memes pump. But remember, this has real advanced, sophisticated functionality. So I think you could do a lot more than just memes here. I think memes was great for layer 1 because that's all we could have really done for the most part, besides people like myself with utility tokens and others. But I feel like right now it's going to be a waste of technology, a waste of infrastructure, a waste of talent and energy if you just deploy memes only. But as I said, I think next month and the month after that, sorry. So October, November-ish. So how we saw Fractal go live, we're like, oh shit, okay, cool. Let's test out how fast it is, how smooth it is. Oh, yo, it works nice. All right, we got a taste of that. Then we got a taste of the next big hype, which was the Cat20 standard, right? Okay, cool. But then now what we want to see is DeFi, fully fledged, living, breathing applications here, which will take some time. I would think next month, the month after that, but before Q4. So that's what I'm looking forward to. In regards to tokens, yes, I think there might be some meme coins coming out that people is there even any meme coin right now? I don't think so, right? I don't think Cat's going to be a meme coin. I just don't think so. But maybe I'm wrong. But definitely, yeah, to answer your questions, yes, I think there's going to be more tokens for sure. But I think the real gains begins, not games, but the real gains begins next month.
Yeah. And there's rumors flying all around about who really deployed this, right? Because we just don't know, right? It hasn't really came out yet, and I
love
think
it.
That's going to be I think it's going to be a big deal.
Yeah, I love it, bro. And this brings me to area that I wanted to really talk about as well. Shizzy. So this is what I would say. A lot of people are saying right now that the Cat20, standard or the way it was introduced, it's it isn't fair, blah, 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 blah. And I beg to differ. And I made a tweet out earlier today stating that how the same people who are calling that unfair or corrupt should be also calling the ordinals industry unfair and corrupt because of the node. The first ever inscriptions on ordinal theory was from a node, right? So now you're tearing down the entire system then. If that's the case, then the entire system must be unfair and also corrupt, which we know isn't true, not the entire system. Now, I'll also say, I think just because you don't have the skill sets to hook up a node like I don't, and I don't have the skill sets to hook up a node, you know what this node is? The one that I got? This is like a fucking plug and play. They build it for you. You gotta fucking put it in, press a few buttons, and it's there, right? This other node stuff, Ubuntu and all that other weird shit, that's dude, you gotta know your shit for that. And I don't even know it, but I'm still supporting the people who do. If you have more skill than someone else, you should be rewarded for it. I think that's how the universe works. And the universe, in a sense, is the financial markets, right? And that's what it's doing here. It's rewarding those people. You know, kind of like how the miners will be rewarded because they're doing fucking much more heavy lifting than us retailers just fucking trying to get into the next degen project. So what I'm trying to say here, Shizzy, is that how, you know, it's the system and it's the way the blockchain tech is. And, you know, the nodes was also being used to mint these things. So you can't say it's unfair now. Now, I would say it will be unfair if there was a mint station on the freaking first 5 minutes. Why? Because that tells me now that there's insider information. That tells me now that somebody knows this thing is going to fucking be built out. Today, it only went live with .swap or last night, which tells me what? You know, nobody fucking knew this was going to happen. How are you going to prepare for something that you don't know exists, right? So, with runes, block 840,000, we knew that was going to, you know, activate. So everybody had all the time in the world to make all these fucking mint stations for that, because you knew it was gonna drop. Arguably, you could say that is corrupt because now they could prepare in advance and do all these other things and whatever. But when it's a true fair play, nobody knows what the fuck's going on, and it's anybody who wants to get it first gets it. You know, so that's why, and that's the fairest way, most organic way to do it. You know, and another thing. There's some new protocols coming to what's it? To Fractal after block 21,000. And yes, people are aware that after block 21,000, the ordinal indexer is kicked in. So you could build your mint station. So that's why that seems fair, but it's not. You just have the information already. So you're anticipating a date and you want to go to market. So you're preparing your product for that time, right? Again, how are you going to prepare for something that you don't know exists, which is the Cat20? It's the most fairest thing ever, bro, because of that. Yeah.
So, Cat, you said something interesting in the beginning. You said that, you know, Cat, you know, you don't think Cat20's or Cat's going to be a meme coin. You think it's going to be maybe like the Dex coin, like whoever created this protocol? Do you think they have something waiting and ready that, hey, you guys minted it free, it's a free mint, but this is the project behind it?
I would say this. I just don't see how someone so clever, someone so technically inclined, because when you read the documentation, you can tell this is crazy shit.
Yeah.
You know, no indexer needed. Miners are going to be doing all of that work, so it's super decentralized in that regard, right? I don't think that's anything we've ever seen here in the Bitcoin ecosystem, right? Or elsewhere, for that matter. So it would be a shame if that clever, talented, highly skilled person, whoever they are, were to say it's a meme coin. When you have all of this covenant stuff, all of this, was it SVP or PV stuff, you know, all of these functionalities and then some, you know, to turn into a meme coin, I highly doubt that, brother. You know, and people are saying like, oh, fuck, well, you know, some people mentioned it at 3 sat VB. Guess what? If I wasn't transparent and I told them that how my devs hooked up the node, and this was after I made my thread, I literally didn't secure any bags. And one guy was like, yo, bro, this guy, like, they're laughing at me in a friendly way. Ha ha ha. This guy drops the alpha without securing bags. Literally what happened, because I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? I care about value, bro. I really do. So anyhow, if I wasn't transparent with that, I don't think people would have even been aware of that, Shizzy, and it wouldn't even be a problem. You know? But it's like, bro, if you knew something big was going to happen, right? Let's just say you knew ordinals was going to be a thing. Wouldn't you want to get into Ordi before everybody else? If you believe that, although you could have looked bad and look wrong, right? Yeah. So that's the name of the game. You gotta beat the market to the punch, bro. And if that's unfair to you because it's not easy, then you need to ante up and sharpen your fucking tools, bro. Sharpen that fucking knife and, you know, I don't know, or toughen up. Go learn some karate lessons. You're too soft.
100%. And Jack Lu came out and he said he was minting it at 3 sats repo. He said he saw the protocol. He was lucky enough to see it, and then he started minting it like super early, right? So Jack had all the equipment, right? So
that fucking guy, bro. Fucking.
I love Jack Lu.
I'm fucking jealous of Jack. That's what I'm saying. That guy's always in on shit early. Holy crap. No, but I mean that in a loving way. I respect, dude. I respect that guy greatly. That dude is a OG and a half. Yeah,
he seems to always be like I got a few people with the no notifications on, right? Very few. Jack is one of them. Jack tweets about something. I don't care what it is. I'm gonna run and try to get as much information I can on it, because he seems to be always the right place, right time. Bitmaps, BRC20s, so on and so on. It's so much.
He made the
Ordi,
first.
right?
He
Like,
made the first ever ordinals marketplace, ord.io, ordswap.
yeah.
Ordswap.io was him, bro. That was the first ordinal marketplace. And then shit
Yeah.
happened to it or some shit. I forget what, but he had to shut it down. But yeah.
Yeah, let's kind of jump into DotSwap. So these guys, man, these are guys who've been building for over a year now. I remember going to DotSwap last year around this time. Like, oh wow, they're building a DEX here. Let's see what happens. Kind of ignored it. Kind of didn't really pay attention to it. No, you couldn't really do anything. They saw their V1 is where it's very centralized. You send in, you do your trades out, you withdraw out, right? So I don't think anyone really played with it back then, especially with the BRC20 and the transfer inscription stuff. It was a lot harder. And then Runes came along and they started. It was a lot better of experience, but it still just felt, it just wasn't there. It didn't feel like what we had before. And now DotSwap is just so big right now. They are taking advantage of every single opportunity when it comes to Fractal, and it's really going to pay off dividends. Lynn, he's out there tweeting like, guys, I'm sorry, I'm not able to get this up soon enough. I'm going to try my best. And that was like a few hours before it went live. It just seems like these guys are just on top of their shit, right?
Imagine this. And I don't really know the DotSwap people like that. I've never had like a interview or anything. I've heard of them. I think when I went to Hong Kong, I was looking for investments too. I could have probably invested into them, and for whatever reason, I just didn't. Not because I didn't even look at it. So that's my affiliation there in terms of like what I know of them. But I hear about their reputation, about being a very solid team. They're quick to develop, and they're very good at developing, is what I hear. And I think they just showcased that for the entire crypto ecosystem, the Bitcoin ecosystem, rather. Imagine this. Out of all the Bitcoin developers in the world, I'm telling you right now, whoever created that, they're giving value. When you give value first, you get value back. So it's a great business proposition for them. But the users want it too. So it's an equal trade-off, right? But they beat every single developer that was trying to create this first, and the race was on. Trust me, the race was on. People are trying to do this. They couldn't figure it out. They still didn't figure it out. The only one that's created today, up to this day, is DotSwap. So you got to give them their flowers and their claps as well.
And the best part about this, they didn't even try to brand it. You would think they would DotSwap the crap. Obviously, they have a little link to their website here, but you would think they would DotSwap the crap out of this site. You know what I mean? But no, they named it tools.mempool.com. They didn't name it DotSwap, nothing like that. They seem to just be, hey, we're building tools, it feels like. We had them on the show. We had Lynn on the show and about a month ago. Phenomenal guy. And he basically said, we have like, I forget the exact number. We have a bunch of people that work here, and 90% of them are devs. Like he was like, we have no marketing, nothing like that. 90% of the team is devs, dude. So these guys, man, they just want to build something and showcase it. It's to them. Obviously, they want to make money, right? But it really just seems like they just want to build something really cool.
Absolutely. I mean, like, look, I think if you're building something really cool or that's needed, like in this case, think about this, right, guys, and for the audience here. They're solving a problem. And what's the problem? The inability for the everyday user to get in on the action because they don't know how to, set up nodes, right? So that's a problem. Here's a solution. If you're solving a problem, you should be rewarded, bro. So all the power to them, man. I mean, they deserve it. If anybody deserves it, it's the person who comes out with the first damn, mint station. And I think they're making a name for themselves, and God knows what else they got planned. I could imagine, there's some more things to come from other people too, right? Not only them. And as I say, bro, Shizzy, and for the people watching, guys, if you think this is the best, I don't think this is the best just yet. I think this is going to be the best for a long time in terms of the next big thing in Fractal. When I say a long time, like a long time could be like 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So I think this is the first best thing, and we're going to have a lot more of these opportunities in the very near future. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Shizzy, you want to do some math? You want to do some basic math for me?
Yeah, what's up?
So basically, I did say in a tweet some time ago that how every year I've been active in crypto, I made at least 100x or more, which is true. And this year, I think, I don't know if it's going to happen, but in Q4, I'm led to believe I will hit my first 100x. Now, since I minted that thing at 3 sat VB, Cat, do you think I'm going to hit my first 100x before Q4?
3 sats, you already hit it.
That's what I'm saying.
Like you, I'm saying you're gonna do some math, and I'm like, man, I'm like,
I know, I was fucking you, dude. I fucking was in the shower yesterday, and I'm literally like soaping myself with like Old Spice like shower gel and whatnot. I'm like, yeah, sorry for the visual audience and Shizzy. There, do my thing. I was like, yo, but wait up, 3 sat VB, and I was like, yo, isn't the damn thing right now at like 1,000 sat VB at the time? Sure enough, it was. Did the math, and that was that. So it's well over 100x. This is what it is. I mean, I literally just did it again. And dude, it's one thing when you say it. When you say it, right? Oh, well, I'm going to hit 100x in Q4 before the year is done. And you fucking do it. It doesn't even come down to my opinion anymore, bro. Like, I don't want to say this, Shizzy, on your show especially, but it's true. I'm just too fucking good.
Dude, and it's pretty obvious, right? I mean, I've been watching since you're one of the first shows I watched in Ordinals, right? So you kind of just see it. You kind of just see the people that are actually winning, and some shows, you see the people that just aren't winning, and you know what I mean. They're builders, and stuff like that. So you see right away where you should be, and sometimes where you shouldn't be. So yeah, 100%, I agree.
Yeah. Why not? Yeah.
We got someone in here. DotSwap broke cat protocol. Check the news. I can't find anything on my feed.
Oh really? What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what he says. He says DotSwap broke cat protocol. Check the news. How do you break the cat protocol?
I have no idea. Yeah, I'm just looking at the chat too here in the Twitter side. Yeah, that'd be. I mean, I would love to hear whatever that is. Maybe it's just some sort of like bullshit talk or what. But I mean, I probably would hear about that before most people because I think I'm one of the more active persons on this topic. I don't know what that means. I think it's where like if he's talking about the tokens not reflecting, and FB was being charged or something. I think that was something there. Some people are saying, but then again, you got to understand that how trackers and all that, and even those websites that's reflecting it could have issues. I don't know. But yeah, let's see what happens. I mean, definitely I will be the first to report it. Why not?
Yeah, and then we have someone else.
I just don't know how they could break it though. That don't make no sense. They're not interfering with the code. They're not interfering with the code. Maybe their mint station something is off with that on right.
Yeah,
but it can't be. I highly doubt that's the case.
I want to check through. I want to see if I can find anything on the quickness side of this because this could be really important. I'm curious what you think about this though. So a tweet from the Crypto Fox. He says, just to that minting cat at these high fees is absolute madness. The influencers have minted at a fraction of these fees. Minting now is simply wasting your FB and increasing the price of early VCs and influencers. You can just simply buy cat on the secondary markets once the price rockets down after the early guys take their profit. And I just want to say the same. I respect Crypto Fox's opinion. I think he's an amazing person. I think we had this conversation yesterday about how we both think highly of this guy. So what do you think about his comments?
First of all, I love Crypto Fox, and I mean that. I'll give you an example. So when I was speaking what I want to say, I always speak my mind and, standing up on what I believe in. The whole ruins thing, I was talking about track. He DM'd me and he said, "Hey, bro, are you okay, man?" I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Yeah, just checking up on you, man. Keep your head up high." Because I think he saw everybody was coming after me, which I don't care. I don't care, bro. I deal with these people all the time, slap them up, then slap up the next guy, go about my day, make 100x, go fuck off to Barbados and come back and then do the same thing all over again. But I just told him, I said, "I appreciate you, bro." So he's just checking up on me and and that's really cool, man. And he's been a follower of mine and he knows I've been here from the beginning. And there's no hard feelings at all with Crypto Fox. And I love him. I really do mean this. So if you're watching this, Crypto Fox, you're my boy. And I mean this. However, I believe Crypto Fox has it all wrong here. Now, there's no VCs in this, dude. You think a VC is going to hook up a fucking node? Okay. So there's no VCs in this, right? It's just us trying to be I remember when I was very poor and I was going to work. I'm not saying he is or anybody else is, but I'm just giving you my example. I was in my steel toe boots. I'm on the fucking bus. I'm looking next to me at the red light. This fucking guy in a nice fucking Benz. Oh, fuck, that sounds like me. I'm joking. But there's a guy in the nice fucking Benz right next to me, right, Shizzy? And I'm like, look at this fucking rich bastard, bro. This guy thinks he's cool, all this stuff. Then one day I realized, why am I hating on him? There's something that he knows that I don't know. I got to change my mindset. So I made up all these excuses on why he has it, or his parents probably, got it for him, or family business, all this shit. But that's not how it is, bro. I realized I needed to sharpen up my skills and really understand everything. So back to Crypto Fox. I think when they see all these things happening, they are quick to judge and not to think. They have emotion and not logic, right? I'll give an example. So if you were to see all these things dumping on you, what about the people who minted Bitmap? The people who minted Bitmap got it for fucking pennies on the dollar.
Yeah.
Imagine if somebody was to say, "Hey, bro, don't buy Bitmaps. They minted it for fucking 50x cheaper than you. They're going to dump on you." It don't make no sense, right? The same is true with Ordi. Hey, people in Binance don't buy Ordi. They minted it for cheap. They don't care, right? You know what I mean? If everybody was to get into everything, then there's no fucking market at the same time. Let's all get into Ordi. Let's all get into Binance. Let's all get into Bitcoin at $1. What the fuck are we going to sell to, bro? This is not how financial markets is. It's called capitalism, and you're rewarded for it. Okay, that's the foundation of the Western world, you know, and also entrepreneurs. So, and in this game, it's a little bit different. It's who's correct, who could foresee in the future, okay, what's going to happen next, and who's going to put their money where their mouth is and stand up on what they believe in, whether it's unpopular or not. Too many people are pussies out here to do that, or untalented. Okay,
Yeah.
So I would just say it like that. You're gonna mint to think the price high. So why couldn't you get in earlier? You know, times I got in fucking late on things and I still made money. It's like saying this. It's like, well, if fucking Ordi was minted at such a cheap price, why did it still fucking moon so hard? Buying at BNB, dude. All of these things, it just doesn't add up. And you're gonna see FB eventually moon too over time. And you want to talk about VCs getting it, dumping on you? It's like, bro, if you do these airdrop games, if you look at most airdrop projects, they're fucking dead. Dead. Why? Because they don't even have funding, they don't even have a skill team, and they just give away free fucking money, and that's their project. Here's the free money. So when people don't get free money, they don't get it easy, then it's a scam, right? That's what it's turning into now, bro. It's getting very wild. Like, put like this, Shizzy. 10 years ago, when I'm around, you know, we're chilling and, you know, putting on the TV, I don't see no like big fucking muscular dudes dressing up in a skirt and makeup on, you know, LGBTQT shit, right? That was never around like that 10 years ago. But if I was in a coma, right, 10 years ago, when I woke up today and I saw this shit everywhere in Toronto, I will be tripping the fuck out. The same is true for that. 10 years ago, we knew you had to go out there and work and get yours. Today, right, it's like, nah, bro, I want my free airdrop. I want that free money. And if it's fucking too small, I'm going to complain and fudge you. You know what I'm saying? Bro, now it's like getting to the point where like they're just vexed at how they're just getting in late or they can't see the value. I don't know. And that's giving them the benefit of the doubt. But people need to grow the fuck up and pull up your socks, bro, because you're not game enough. You're not game enough. And that's not the other person's problem. That's your fucking problem, bro.
It's kind of like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, right? Because like someone like Jeff from Merlin, he airdropped 20% of the supply. What happened? Everyone dumped, right? It dumped it to the ground. And then someone like Unisat here, they gave away, you know, about 1% of the supply, and everyone wants to complain and cry about it,
pizza,
right? So it's
and pizza.
Like, and pizza.
Yeah.
But like, no, yeah, and it's like that part was pretty crazy. How like
the funniest thing to me, dude, is when they're complaining. I seen a couple of people saying, "Why are you manipulating the price of FB for?" And they're tagging Unisat by having a little bit of the supply out. Bro, it's called sound token economics. You fucking idiots. That's why you create token economics, because we want a healthy price performance, right? The token they want it to perform well. Okay, so all this rhetoric of like fucking how are they manipulating the price? Like, fuck. It's just called good token economics with little supply out there and mad demand. Okay? That's just basic fucking, like, you know, supply and demand 101, bro. What's going to happen? So, again, people they're just shocked at how they didn't expect this thing to be so successful right out of the gates. And it is.
Yeah. I found a tweet from Chain Racing Club. He was the first person to report on this DotSwap thing. He says... DotSwap broke Cat20 and now node runners can't mint. Insane. I still love BRC20 and they're so stupid simple, they just work. But he also posted a picture of the gas limit at 85. It was like 85 for BY, but I just checked the mempool and it's way higher than that. It's like over 1,000. So I don't know.
I just don't know how. It's like saying this. So we built a tool as well, satanter.com, to allow you to inscribe on BRC20 tokens or runes. There's no way on earth we could interfere with the protocol and break it. They're seeing that how now nodes aren't able to mint it. I just don't know how that's DotSwap. You know what I mean? I just don't know. And this is an immutable code. You wouldn't be able to alter the code on this. So, I mean, I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah. And it's looking like the mempool fees are super high right now. So I mean, maybe it's a glitch on his part. I don't really know. I'm waiting for the load up on here, but it's still super high. So
the mempool, yeah. Let me see that myself. How much is it?
Maybe just waiting for it to pop up. If I go to DotSwap, you can see it on there as well. All right, here we go. It's okay. It has dropped though drastically.
Okay.
We're at about 1,100 sats per VByte. We were at around 4,000 a little bit ago. We have lots of blocks going in under this amount, but if people can't mint, then what are they minting?
I think it's more of a problem, if anything, that how DotSwap's interface, and again, I don't know, I'm just thinking right here. It's something that their interface isn't working, which then now locked off the people on their website that was trying to mint. So then now that traffic comes off, obviously the SAT-VB will go down. I just don't know how they could stop nodes from doing this. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be like no available UTXOs. It could be something similar to that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Similar to where they used up all the UTXOs or something. I don't know.
Could be.
I don't know, but
I'll definitely love to
dropping.
find out more on this.
Yeah.
Let's see what's up.
All right, so let's see what I have here.
Well, yeah, I mean, it did drop. It's at 1,479.
Yeah.
Imagine that, that's dropped. Hey, 1,479 SAT-VB. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Normally that's high, yeah, right? That's supposed to be high. But no, I get it. It dropped from where it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to their app right now to see if I could connect and what's happening on that end.
Yeah, I'm checking it too. Sorry, guys, live. We're trying it live here.
On the fly. Maybe somebody else could comment. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if DotSwap kind of gives me an error. Maybe let me check. So I'll do still one.
So I'm able to. Well, at least the mint button comes up on my end.
Okay. Okay, I can only do 3 now. Is the lowest you can do now. They changed that.
Oh, yeah, 3. The minimum 3. That was this morning.
It was 1 yesterday. They must have changed it today. My wallet's gonna pop up. I'm gonna hit sign.
Same here.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you would think if there was an issue, they would stop me from doing it, right? So
exactly. Yeah,
I don't know.
I think that's I don't know. I'll definitely investigate that on my own time too. Thereafter. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me see here. You know what it is too, though? This thing works completely different to what we're used to, right? Yeah. With the tech and all that. It's something about like, fuck, bro. If you read the document, you want to pull it up on the cat document, the parallel mint. It's on the Twitter account, right? The cat protocol, protocol cat. And then it's right there. Just click that and go to the Cat20 section and go to the mint and read that out, and it explains it.
Protocol.
Yeah, I am going to do something here too. Scan this ad. Got a nice crowd here.
Yeah, man, we got over 1,300 people, Francis. All together, including YouTube, and they're pretty nuts here on this Friday. And Fridays usually are one of our slowest days, dude. So you came in and shook everything out.
Me. So I don't know what people are talking about. I just scanned my wallet address and I have my tokens in here from what I did on that video. So that's here. And this is on, it's 125. I did 25. That was on the video I uploaded today. And I just minted as well.
Yeah.
Let me see if this one went through. And again, knowing that how Unisat is supporting this, it gives it a lot more credibility, right?
Yeah.
And what people would say. Yeah. So
and they supported it right away, right? They added a little cat emoji up there and all.
Like these guys don't know what they're talking about. They just know what they're talking about. I would love to get DotSwap on the program to speak.
Yeah.
Is Lynn good with English?
Yeah, he's really good. Yep. Yeah. Let me bring up what you asked me to bring up here. This is the Covenant Aesthetic token by Cat. Anywhere you want me to go with it?
Yeah, so if you go to the Cat20 on the left, click Cat20. And then point number 2 is mint. You don't have to read the whole thing, but the parallel mint at the bottom, like the first 5 lines of that.
Down here. Further down?
Oh, sorry. I'm not looking at the screen. So sorry. I'm looking at something.
Okay, no problem. So go to mint.
No, bro. Okay, so go to Twitter.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's all good.
I don't even know where. Okay, there you are. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Now click the cat protocol org. Yeah. I was looking at the wrong screen. Screen. Sorry. All over the place today. On the left, Cat20.
Okay.
Okay, go down. Right there. I'll read it. So any rules governing the minting process of a token are enforced as its minter smart contract using covenants. New tokens can be minted by spending a minter UTXO in the token reveal transaction. It can generate new minter UTXOs, which in turn can be spent in mint more tokens recursively. Okay. Now go down to the parallel mint section, please.
How far down is it?
It's almost there. Yeah. Okay. If there is only one minter, UTXO for a token, and there are multiple users trying to mint this token, which is happening now by spending it, only one of them will succeed, and all others would fail. Okay, so I don't know if that's what they're talking about because this is not what we're used to. We don't get this with BRCs or layer one. Okay, the contention is likely to occur in an open mint, which is what's happening now. To alleviate this, a mint transaction can create a multiple. I think it's cut off there, but minter UTXOs. We call the parameter N the concurrency of token minting. It allows an exponentially growing number of minter UTXOs as minting progresses. So this could be a situation where I think people, when they try to mint Shizzy, they just see the pending,
yeah.
and FP is not taken out, and they think it's broken. I don't know. But I try to relay that message across because I had a feeling people, they won't know how to diagnose it. But yeah. Right now, when I did my mint, my FB was taken out, and I saw there was some green transactions. However, the tracker now wasn't picking it up. So now there's no indexer. It's the miner that picks it up, but there's something called a tracker that could track these things in your wallet, right? And that's what was happening there. And I just checked, and it's in my wallet now. So,
okay.
Yeah. I mean, you guys could check too if you want, but
yeah. I think that's the site that I like to check for. It's called Cat20.app. Really cool site. It kind of shows you, what is this? Oh, the server's down for it.
No, that's because I think it's people are checking your shit. Check this one here. There's another one. It's a hold on.
CoinList? Is that the one?
Yeah, Coin Tool or some shit. Yeah.
Coin Tools, yeah.
Well,
I was on there yesterday.
Yeah, CT.app. They're okay. But again, even these guys are having issues with it too, right? Remember, guys, this thing just came out. Everybody rushed to build these things, right? So when you're rushing to market, you do have little issues like this. So
yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, if you kind of expect it to be, all like cotton candies and rainbows in the beginning, then you're just not used to. You're not used to BRC.
No, you're not used to getting into anything early then.
Yeah, so I come here. I'll grab my wallet address.
Yeah, so
Unistat.
Yeah, no, these guys aren't working either, bro. So BTC terminal scanner is working.
Okay.
Yeah, these guys here.
Check balance. So though I have 130, so it's definitely minted for me, I think. So
yeah, I mean, if your balance reflects, then
yeah, maybe not.
Should be golden. All good. Let me see what the viewers are saying in the live chat.
It's issue with some wallets currently. Not. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm just trying to figure out.
No, you do. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, Cat20 app is down. Somebody says, some shit. What do we got here?
Yeah, I mean, the SAS per VByte is dropping.
Yeah. It's dropping, but I literally just minted. Though. Meaning that, yeah. Because I think some people are saying that you can't mint. I don't know.
Well, there you go. Then there's less than 21 million, right?
Yeah, you can look at it like that. Hold on here. Let me see something. Go like that. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm gonna get these tokens here now. Yeah, the SAT VB is dropping, but I mean,
it could be everyone's getting worried because of this news. Or whatever,
Imagine that we're worried that how we're getting cheaper fees to transact. I'm just saying. I want to see the percentage. So it's at it is going up though. The percentage at least it's almost at 90. 89.25 is what I see now.
Yeah.
Last time I saw it was around like 83-ish or some shit.
Yeah, man.
So I mean, it's getting progress there, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, we got 1,480 people in here right now.
Yo, what's
people
up?
are wondering what the hell's going on.
they want some of that cat money. You want that cat money? That's what's up. Did anybody mint? Let us know in the Twitter chat. We'd love to hear from you guys and what's your experience so far. Again, These guys pretty much made the thing like about just over a day. Let's give them
Yeah.
a little bit of breathing room. You know what I mean? I think, you know, if there's little bugs here and there, it's all good. But again, I'm seeing my tokens reflect. I don't know about you guys, but
Yeah.
all good for me.
So a couple questions here. What do you guys think of a realistic possible market cap at launch? So right now, when I was minting my coins yesterday, I was doing the math. I was getting them for around 49 cents each. So I would say 50 cents to round up. So if that's the case, then it's a $12 million market cap, you know, right now. Like with the Sats VB being that high. So what do you think is a potential market cap in the future? Let's just say 6 months down the line.
Look, if everything goes good the way we think it could go, based off of what we read, right, with the protocol itself, and this thing goes live, you know, I think it's going to go in some sort of liquidity pool, on Fractal as well. I know it's on some OTC spreadsheets and also marketplaces, but I think this could probably give us the next best thing to Ordi. I'm not saying it's going to do Ordi gains, but all I'm saying, and this is if you minted it too. I'm talking about if you mint it. If you buy it aftermarket too, sure, like, you know, all these other things I went to the aftermarket made gains, but obviously the earlier the better. But I just think this is probably the next best thing since Ordi, and I really mean that. I really mean that.
Yeah.
I really think it is. And it played out the same exact way. Obviously, we had mint stations already, but that was because of the Ordinals protocol. But in terms of spreadsheets, oh, wallets aren't picking it up. You need this to scan your wallet to see your balance. It's just organically coming out. And things that are normally organic and China's involved, it's always a good sign. So that's what I'll say for that.
Yeah, and think about it this way. Think about if Cat is the you know, the main token. Like, used to say on Tap, you have the Tap token and you have the Tap protocol. What if you have the Cat token and then the Cat protocol?
That's
right?
what I'm saying. That's
so
what I'm
if
saying.
that's the case, dude, this could way pay Ordi. Ordi's just a meme coin. End of the day, no one's picking up and working with it. Cat could go to 3 billion, 4 billion, which puts it at.
You mean Cat go to the moon?
I mean, Cat go to the moon.
No pun intended.
But seriously though, it could, if there's a team that comes around and says this is our main token, it was 100% fair mint free. We did mint some. This is our token. You'll have to do whatever you want for this protocol for this token. You could see this token potentially at $3-4 billion, like easily, especially if FB gets to, you know, 200 million. 300 million, you know, because right now it's like a $60 million right now, but yeah, obviously more tokens are going to come into circulation and the price is going to go up. So to say Cat gets to 100, 150, FB gets to 100, $150, you might see this token fly up to, you know, billions of dollars market cap, especially if there's a swap, if there's a lending protocol built on it. It's I mean, there's so much potential here because it's Cat, Zopcat. So
I'm gonna put this on record, okay, and say this. That how I believe this is going to be, if everything works the way it works, or the way the document says, I believe that this protocol will be the consensus protocol and standard on Fractal Bitcoin. That's what I believe.
Wow.
Just that's what I believe. With all that stuff, I just don't see Unisat starting to add tabs for fucking hundreds of different fucking tokens. Standards. It's just not gonna happen, bro. You know, so look, I don't know. For now, is it the Unisat team? Is it? There must be somebody they know, or else they won't just put it up there randomly, right? They're not just gonna do that. So I'm guessing it's somebody that they know and they respect, or else they won't do it and they believe in. So whoever that person or group of people are, it is what it is. But look, man, the future for this thing, if those things work, bro, this fucking token is going to be valuable. It's going to be valuable. It's already sure. Like, bro, you gotta like. Don't even look at the words that I'm saying or hear the words that's coming out of my mouth. Look at the market. Look at the SAVB. Look at the demand. You know, look at the minting. Look at all of those things. The market sentiment. It's bullish. So it's not the market is screaming these things, not even me. So that is something that you need to take into consideration, formulate your conclusion, and then go ahead and, you know, predict what you think. But for me personally, I truly believe this is going to be the next best thing since Ordi. And I will be surprised if it doesn't get listed eventually later down the road on something, because like you alluded to, if this is like the ultimate functionality token standard and it's the first token to go live, maybe it's going to be used for gas or something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying, but it will be used for some sort of utility. It just has to be. That's my next prediction. It just has to be. How do you create a sophisticated token standard, have the first utility, the first token come out, and you don't use it for utility? It don't make no sense.
Yeah, I agree. Well, we talk a lot about Cat. I want to jump into the other token standard that's kind of dropping on, I want to say Sunday. Let me actually bring this up right here. So obviously the indexer goes live in about let me see. So I go to inscribe, you can kind of see here. Okay. It goes live in about 1 day, 23 hours. So let's just say 2 days from right now. So it's looking like Saturday, Sunday. It's looking like Sunday afternoon, bro. Sunday afternoon, we're gonna see the indexer go live. What does that mean? That means you're gonna be able to do your inscriptions. You're gonna be able to do your 10K collections, your 5K collections, your 100 collections. You're gonna be able to mint anything you want pretty cheaply in the beginning, a couple bucks, $4 but then the BRC20s go live, and we've seen madness. Are you expecting madness to come out of Sunday afternoon if we go live around like 1 o'clock?
Absolutely. Something just caught my eye. A viewer says, "Yo, VB to mint Cat20 is low. I got 25 Cat for 0.95 FB." So I don't know what people are saying, and I think it's because this is the problem we have too, right? Shizzy, sorry to not answer that question just
No.
but this is the problem we have as a community here in Bitcoin. Everybody's coming out with something to solve a solution, to solve a problem, right? Tap, CBRC, BRC20, fucking runes. Runes didn't even try to solve a problem; they just wanted to be cool. But Fractal, Cat20, Ordinals, Fractal, BRC20, 6 characters. Everybody's like going to choose something. So when you choose something now you become a little bit sensitive. You become a little bit territorial, and then you want to say something, right? Because if something else is getting a lot more love, attention, and people buying into that for whatever reason, and you choose something else, that's not gonna sit well with you. So maybe it is a case where people didn't expect to see Cat blow up. They didn't have plans to put that into their project, and now they just want to come and just say some next shit. But again, I look at my wallet. Literally, I got my tokens. I just minted another time. I like on the stream, and it went through. And somebody's saying it's cheap, and they're minting it for cheaper, and they're getting their shit. So again, what I'm trying to say is, in this space, I really believe this. In all of the cryptocurrency sectors and departments, the Bitcoin ecosystem is the most divided, bro, and it's toxic. Because of all these different standards and people saying why it's better than and not. We're still trying to figure it out. Imagine if Ethereum had 1,000 fucking standards, bro. You know what I mean? But they just have one. So they're just like, okay, you don't really see Ethereum people fighting with Ethereum people, right? But over here, it's like that. So maybe it's one of those things where it's a unhinged reaction than it is actually technical, logical reaction.
Yeah, it seems like with Ethereum, everyone's in the same village, right? They're all there, kind of working on different things. Over here, it seems like everything's so scattered. We have a bunch of different tribes, whole bunch of different tribes in the same village, and it doesn't work that way, right? You have your BRC20 guys, you have your runes guys, now you have your Fractal guys, but I think Fractal changes that. I think Fractal is going to have a consensus protocol, a consensus way of doing things, and you're going to have other stuff. You're going to be able to play with other things like BRC20 and stuff like that if you want to, but I think 90% of the transactions are going to be one protocol, and if that is Cat, that would be absolutely amazing, because there's going to be you don't need an indexer for Cat, right?
Bro, imagine that. Imagine if that's actual facts, where you don't need an indexer, right? Let's just say that, because it's going to come out that it's facts, right? Or somebody would have unmistakably clearly pointed that out already. I think before we're doing these transactions, people were saying that, but they kind of shut up real fast. And again, I don't think Unisat's going to advertise some a fallacy on their platform. So if we have a protocol for the first time ever that doesn't need an indexer, it's taking over Fractal Bitcoin, bro. It's just taking over.
And the fact that Unisat does support it, that's the biggest part. That's like the biggest thing. So
exactly.
And they don't support Flux. You're not seeing them support Flux.
Flux got fucks. Smash some more like buttons, guys. Come on, y'all. We got a lot of people up in the house here. What's wrong with y'all?
Oh man.
Oh good.
So Gate.io listed FB today. How are you feeling about that?
Gate.io, did they really?
Yeah,
Interesting. Yeah.
Yep.
No, that's good. That's good.
Up.
I mean, look. So who is it? It's Gate.io. It's CoinX. We have DotSwap, and who else?
That's it? No, that's it. That's it.
Places,
that's only 3 places. Yep, for now.
Okay, cool. I mean, look, the more the better, obviously. And the more trading volume it has when it goes on other exchanges, that's going to go onto bigger exchanges. I will be surprised if this doesn't reach KuCoin within I don't know, a few weeks or less.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So, back to my one question though.
Sorry,
So
yeah.
obviously, what are you doing on Sunday? Let's just say Sunday afternoon comes around, 106
Right.
pops up, and Indexer's live. What are you doing? Are you just gonna watch it at first, or are you gonna start minting?
Man, I am just gonna watch. Obviously, I want to try to get that first one, like everybody.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll try to deploy the first one. Deploy and mint. I don't know. Definitely the first one, right? That's not no alpha there. I'm looking
The
forward
first one
to
meaning BRC20.
yeah, the first BRC20. I'm
Okay.
looking to mint that. Kind of like how everybody would have loved to look to mint the first Cat20. So yeah, that there. Obviously, the art from the Gooselands guys as well, and Domo Ducks too got something going on there,
Yeah.
and other things that I'm unaware of at the moment. I would love to look into, which I don't know. So that involves in real time seeing what's up and doing some on the fly research. So it's almost like sometimes when you have a game plan and then when that day arrives like this, like block 21,000, you're good to like you want to implement that game plan, but it's a wrong fucking game plan and you have to like reiterate on the fly. So that might be one of the situations here. So to reiterate that, the obvious things of the first inscriptions, I'll even try to fucking deploy one. And mint, look for those arts, look for other potential tokens that could be having some sort of like great team behind it. And then just trying to analyze on the fly and seeing what I see in front of me, what's the mint stat, do some research on them and see if I want to do that. Because look, I think the SAT VB is going to get up really, really high, you know, at that point. People just wants to start to inscribing during that time and deploying too. I think that's where we're going to see the real SAT VB go up. So if you know this game, you know that how the SAT VB is indicative to your gains. You might want to wait a little bit, or if you think something like the first inscription is going to be worth that much more money, well then go for it. So that's my game plan. But
Yeah.
again, as I tell you, I'm looking for the fucking shit like these cat tokens, these opcat tokens. I'm guessing these 6-character BRCs would have opcat. Yeah, or no? I don't know. I'm unclear of that.
The BRC20s?
Yeah. Would they?
I
That's a
don't
good
know.
question. Yeah,
I think they're. I mean, so that's the thing. You can create a protocol for them using opcat, but they're just going to be your JSON file, you know, your transfer inscription type thing. I don't see them being anything different, but I do see, you know, the demand being a little higher, especially in the beginning, because you can do things with opcat over here, right? Because obviously they're saying you can make a bridge in your 4 characters and your 5 characters, but over here in the beginning, you probably won't be able to bridge right away. It'll be kind of just like only ecosystem thing, but you're gonna see things popping up in the next weeks of trading, you know, these BRC20s and potentially these cat tokens. It's gonna get crazy over here. Every single day is gonna be some type of innovation that we're gonna have to catch up on.
Yeah. Somebody else says here exactly. Unisat adding Cat20 to their Explorer adds the edge advantage to Cat Protocol. I think the winner is already there. For that. But yeah, no, good points. Good points for sure. Good points for sure. It's a very interesting time we're living in right now in this ecosystem. This is the most excitement we had since BRCs, right? Straight up, man.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess some people might say the most excitement they had since Runes, right? Because everybody was excited for that. But I mean, for me, I think that was like a false security of excitement, right? This is actually a real excitement, like BRC20s. It was something to be excited for, right?
Yeah.
So I think this is like the 2.0 version of that. I've always said that too from the very beginning, bro. You know, so here we go. And I'm just looking forward to what's going to be the next big surprise. You know, what's going to be the first DApp now that utilizes this thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, this could get wild, bro. This could get wild.
I
just had 2 crazy fucking ideas go through my fucking brain. But
Bitcoin is pumping, and that's the thing. We've never had a new protocol pump.
Look at that shit. Did I tell you, bro? When I got in the call with Shizzy, I said, yo, 58,200, bro. It's pumping. Bro, if Bitcoin's fucking pumping, and Fractal Bitcoin goes live, like it's right now, and Cat's coming out, these dApps are coming out, I'm telling you right now, bro, all of them fucking haters of Fractal are going to have no choice but to hop on, because this ecosystem is going to get the fucking most gains. The Fractal Bitcoin ecosystem will get the most gains. Perfect timing, aligning with the potential bull run that we should be seeing in Q4. Hopefully, this is a sign of it, like rolling up. We'll see maybe a pullback before then, but I'm led to believe, bro. November, bro, it's just us laughing to the bank all fucking day long, all day long.
Let's go, man. I'm like, yo, but what if Fractal timed the market that fucking perfect?
Boy, you see me? I'm like this. Because the last time I did that, I was at 58,200. And then when I turned around, it was 59.4. So I'm trying to do that again and see if it goes to like 61.4.
but if let's just say we're at 61.4 on Sunday afternoon. BRC20s come out, ordinals come out. We're at 65,000 next week. We got the rate cut next week. We're gonna be pumping into that. Where do you see Fractal going? Do you see FB going to 60, 70, 80 dollars?
And then Donald Trump wins November.
Oh man. Gary Gensler gets fired.
Then, yeah. Oh, that's like that alone will take Bitcoin to 500K if he fires the SEC guy. You know?
He said it in Nashville. He said it. He came on stage and said, "I'm going to fire Gary Gensler," and everyone went nuts. And then he said it again, and everyone went nuts again. He's like, "I didn't know you guys hated him that much." It was phenomenal. But,
a viewer here on your Twitter says, which is Mankey on Fractal. He says no, BRC20 will be without the opcat function. You see that?
Yeah.
So I think for people who are aligned with that, BRC20, on Fractal. Now, obviously, they don't want to see something else look good and get the love, like the cat. So I'm not saying, like, I love Block, but, I really do. And he's, like, apparently my neighbor somewhere 20 minutes away from me. So maybe Block saying those things is out of, because he's committed to the BRC20, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that's the case. Maybe he is right. I don't know. But based on my experience and what people are saying here, I mean, I got my tokens. I have no clue what these guys are talking about. I don't think they understand this, bro. This is something that everybody thought was impossible. With no indexers and the UTXO spent first, then you gotta wait and get it. It won't take your FB. If it takes your FB and you see a transaction broadcasted, you will not lose your FB. You'll eventually get your tokens. We're not used to that, right? On layer one. Don't get me wrong. We had beautiful standards to all my atomical cats out there. I know you guys did similar things, and I love atomicals. And I'm a BRC20 guy, but I'll say this right here, right now, live on the Ordinal Revolution show. If I had to choose a layer one standard, token standard for layer one, it has to be atomicals, and then maybe stamps. That's what I would say. And then my good old BRCs. That's what I would say.
Atomicals over BRC20s.
Absolutely on layer one. Absolutely. Atomicals is the top. In terms of, it does the similar things to what we're seeing right now with this cat. Similar things. I think cat's way more, a bit more advanced. But even without opcat enabled, it could do a lot of cool shit. So, and I really like the fact that you have to mine, right? Like mine on your computer on to get it. And like, it's like rewarding the person who's putting in the work, So anyways, but that's what I would say about atomicals.
Yeah, man. We hit that hour mark. Are you busy or you got something to do?
Yo, bro, we're creating our own bull run, bro. I'm like fucking. Do you see me, bro? I'm doing like fucking videos here, there, live streams the same day, fucking Twitter, going to YouTube. Like I'm all about it, bro. The content. Let's fucking talk. Let's chit chat, man. So right. People, I know what your viewers are asking here. If there's any questions, we'd love to hear from you guys. Let us know. Are you guys excited about this fucking protocol, bro? Or is it just us? I'm just saying. Let us know what you think in the live chat.
Have you saved any of these yet? Do you have any of the goosenals?
I haven't. No.
Yeah, it's super simple. You just kind of go in. If someone that doesn't know, all you got to do is you got to go in, pick one. And I like the ugly ones because I think the ugly ones are going to be more rare because everyone's going to be like shooting for. Because you get to pick the ones that you inscribe, right? So everyone's gonna be picking these sideways ones, the Momo ones. I want the ugly one. I want this ugly one, right? Because it's gonna be rare. Because no one's gonna pick that but me. So when you go look at the colors and stuff, right? It's gonna be rare. It's gonna be rare, bro.
It's gonna be rare because it's ugly. Holy shit!
The ugly duck.
It's gonna be the ugliest fucking gooseland is gonna be the most valuable one. Hey?
It could be. Let's just say there's only like 13 purples in the whole entire 10K collection, right? I got a rare one. Technically,
there you go. But did you already secure it?
So no. So what you have to do is you save it. So I saved it to my computer, and then I'm going to need to come here on. It's looking like Sunday afternoon. I'm going to hit inscribe, and then I'm going to hit file. You can't save here because it's not here yet. File, and then mint. That's it. That's all you have to do. So you want to go to goosegenerator.com, save your goose. You can save it today. And then I got 50, 60 gooses now saved up, and I'm just going to sit in here. And then when it pops up, I'm going to sit here. I'm going to go mint. And we're going to pop it in the file, mint. Go to each one. We're going to go one by one by one. and let's see what happens. And if you get in by the 10,000, if you're number 10,200, you're not in the collection. If you're number 10,001, you're not in the collection. But if you're 9,997, you're in the collection. So it really just depends how many Goosenals get minute. You will have to pay attention to that because Hype's going to be indexing. He's going to be jumping through the thing.
I think, and it has nothing to do with Gooselins. And I am going to get it, and I promote them, and I like them, and I think they're going to do very well. But I'm talking about the actual the Ordinals BRC20 standard now.
Yeah.
You know what's going to happen? You know, people are going to get front run unwrecked. But here's the thing.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
With the Cat standard, you can't get front run unwrecked.
No. Yeah.
So people are going to realize the value with the Cat standard. And look, I'm a BRC20 guy. I'm going to be fucking with BRC20s on Fractal all day fucking long. But let me tell you, you're going to, once you have that difference in experience, bro, with the tool, you can't, you never go, once you go black, you go running back, right? It's like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to just not want to fuck with anything else but the Cat standard. I'm just saying, you know, because people don't like losing money, right? Yeah. Front running is one of the biggest fucking problems in terms of how you lose your money, your Bitcoin, right? On layer one. That is one of the key advantages over here. If you were to get front run, sorry, Shizzy, you were to get front run and your blocks go back, eventually, when that's confirmed, you get your fucking tokens, you secure the bags. With this, bro, it's going to be disastrous, bro. People are going to get fucking wrecked.
Yeah.
But that's part of the game.
But do you think the 30-second blocks fixed that at all? Because it was easy to snipe on 10-minute blocks, so you have plenty of time. You're gonna have to be the person doing that. It's gonna be a bot, but the bot can definitely snipe as much as it wants. Yeah,
I would say that how you know. So sorry, the exact question.
So it was easy to snipe with 10-minute blocks. 30-second blocks, it might be harder.
Yeah. Sorry, I was looking at the chat. Yeah. So this is the thing. The 30-second blocks does help. It helps mitigate, but if there's going to be all of these collections launching, all of these people trying to deploy at the same time, then people trying to buy, fuck. You know what I mean? It's like 30 seconds. Okay, water out. It will fuck. It would come up. It would. Yeah. And like, it will be better environment than what we're used to, of course, but you're going to have these issues, bro, still, to a certain degree, at least. Not as bad, but it will be there. Yeah. People will get, like, I saw already with the Cat standard, people were getting front run, like even myself, and I was going back, right? And then it eventually came up, and I got the tokens. But if that happens on the Ordinals indexer here on Fractal, you don't get back your FB, right? That goes to the miner still.
Yep.
You know? And as a matter of fact, the way the Cat standard is, it's not that they take your FB, put it in, you get front run, it goes, then you get thing. They actually, they wouldn't even take it. Right? They wouldn't even touch it. But once you're in, then they take it. You know what I mean? So that's a good system. It's a nice design. Yeah.
And I definitely noticed that with the DotSwap already. Because like I had all these orders pending and I look at my FB, I still had the same amount of FB that was there. And then I come back a little later and I'm like, oh wow, 2 FB are missing. And I go look and I have a crap load of Cat that got minute for me. So I love that. I absolutely love that factor and it's much needed. And I feel like the Cat guys definitely came through with that. So
yeah, and again, it's like, remember, DotSwap was the first people to bring this UI to the masses, right? Everybody else is still fumbling the ball right now. And yes, although they were first, it's still gonna, you know, to be so that quick. I'm sure, you know, they try to do it to the best of their ability, but yes, there may be a little bit bugs here and there that they're fixing. And still nobody could even come to their level of actually trying to fucking go live with it, bro. So, I mean, like, look, what I would say is based off what I've seen from them, I think if the DotSwap team, can't pull it off, nobody can, is what I would say. You know, I think they're best suited for this type of situation.
Gotcha. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I want to
go ahead.
I want to, there's a couple things that popped up. I'm curious of your opinion on. So find it really quickly. So these guys over at Sats Pump Fund, they came out with a tweet. We're integrating the protocol Cat on all operations. And then the other one, Bitcoin Virtual Machine, they also have a pump fund. They said they're integrating Cat20. So you have all these projects now that are coming out and immediately switching to Cat20. What's your opinion on that? Do you think every project is going to just be like, we're Cat20?
I think if they have a, you know, a dev team that knows how to read documents and understands like what's possible, what's not, and if they're that good and they give them the green light saying, yeah, this is the real deal kind of thing, then yeah, everybody will see the value in it who's in the game, who actually builds, right? They would soon realize this. You know who's actually speaking very highly of it? The UTXO intern, right?
Yeah,
On
yeah,
Twitter. And that guy knows his shit, you know? So yeah, I would just say that how I think so that we'll see more and more people adopting this as well. And if that's how it's going to be, I think they're setting precedents. So those two D apps there. I think Sax Pump Fun was here from the very beginning though, and other ones
yeah.
are trying to, mimic what they're doing or whatever. It's open market, do what you want. It is what it is. But yeah, I think this is going to be the consensus, brother, for the Fractal Bitcoin ecosystem. Again, I think that's the main standard, but the ordinals and everything else is going to be there. Maybe they might come out with something better, somebody else. I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Yeah.
But as of now, this is what I see. This is what I gotta go with. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. We do got a tweet from Lynn. He's the CEO of DotSwap. He said, "If you're experiencing technical difficulties when minting Cat, I would love to offer help. Some errors are because of the binary tree nature." So
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's something. I that's way over my head there a little bit, but
yeah. No, I think I know what he's talking about. He's talking about the queue. So what happens with the queue is it gets backlogged a lot with the queue, right? And it's trying to dish out all these different like spent UTXOs and such, and then it gets backlogged. So it's almost like a minting machine where users are flooding it. So much users are coming in, they're flooding it. So I don't know if it's a Merkle tree, but that parallel mint kind of branches off like a tree. You see that diagram? That's what he's referring to, and that's why I said let's bring that up. But I would love to see that tweet there as well. But yeah,
that's Lynn. That's what I can send it to you.
I could pull it up here too, I guess. Bro, see, I'm gonna. So now I gotta buy some FB. I'm looking at that fucking price. I'm gonna wait and see though a little bit more. As we said that time in the backyard, Shizzy together when it was at like $14. I said at this point, we think it's gonna go up, and sure enough, it did. And then I said, hey, there will be pullbacks, there will be opportunities, just like everything else. So for me personally, what's my next entry point for that? I'm actually okay with where it's at right now, but I'll wait a little bit more to see if it goes down and then make an entry because I only got 10% of what I want to deploy into it.
Are you waiting for a dip, or you just didn't? Really
well, I think this is a dip right here. I might wait a little bit longer. We'll see, but I'll make a decision in another 24 hours or so. And then I'll put in another 10 or 20% of my capital to make it a total of 30 if I put 20, or 20 if I put another 10.
I mean, 26 being a dip. I mean, it is down from the high.
yeah.
I mean,
I'm calling that a dip, eh?
It kind of looks like Bitcoin a little bit, how it's just kind of fluctuating in this.
Yo, brother, he got 2.3K fucking people up in his house, bro. That's more than the ordinal. That's more than the ordinal show. What's it called? The ordinal show. The ordinal show.
Yeah, dude, their numbers have been shit lately.
Bro, you know why? You know why? Thank you for bringing this up. You know why? Because they are repeating history again. They are deliberately trying to fade Cat20 and Fractal Bitcoin. Deliberately trying to fade it. And what does the market want to hear? That's why you got 2.3 people right here. Good, dude. People probably don't believe this. I'm looking at it right now, 2.3K. The reason why you got that is because they're not covering it, and that's what the market wants. Just like what happened with BRC20s. They didn't want to cover it. They were busy talking about Bugatti, collections, rare sats, and I like rare sats, but that's what they're talking about. Magic Eden coming over here, and all this other dumb shit, right? So much so where they lost audience because they wanted to hear about BRCs. And other people like myself were talking about it. They were forced to mention it, but they wanted to recapture that with a new standard, and that failed epically. So now they're doing it, the same exact fucking mistake, trying to fucking ignore it because they didn't get in early, just like they didn't get in early with the BRCs. They can't get their friends to help them on and all this insider bullshit that they did. So here we go. History is repeating itself, and they are going to be on the wrong side of history once again, like they were in the past 2 times with BRC and then Roots.
Yeah, 100%. We got a little bull flag forming too. You could see this thing kind of bounce out of here. Yeah, man.
You have me breaking my neck trying to look at the BTC price over there, and I don't ever do that. I'm not that guy.
No, I meant FB. Oh,
FB.
Sorry, that's FB. Yeah.
I got to get an FB one of these, instead of showing the Bitcoin price, show the FB price.
We got so many people in here, man. That's crazy. I got 2,527 people watching us. Cat, everyone wants to know what is Cat, where can I mint it, and all that stuff, guys. So I did put a mint in DotSwap, and it's not going through right now. So I think they are having. I think you're right. I think they're having that issue where everything's kind of stuck in queue.
Yeah.
But we will
listen.
see.
I would love to have DotSwap. If you could reach out to them, tell them that how I wanna.
Yeah.
I would love to get them on the program and have them explain it. You know. And dude, again, like I understand these things, don't get me wrong, but like when it gets deep into it, I'm not the best person to talk about it, right? Like I'm not gonna pretend to be that guy either, but I do understand the basics to try to explain to people. But the actual pros can explain it much better than me. You know, kind of like when I had Yahweh on the show, talking about Fractal Bitcoin a little bit and OpCat and all these things, right? You know, he was really good in his explanations. So I want somebody like that to come and tell the people too. So I think Lynn will be the perfect guy for that.
Yeah, I'll reach out to him. I'll set you guys up in a Telegram room, and you guys can figure that out for yourselves. But yeah, man, awesome
Stuff. What else we got? What you got to go? You look like you got to take a piss or something. You got to take a piss?
No, I'm good, bro. No. I'm used to this hour now.
Yeah,
no, I'm just trying to find, you know. So here we go. This is a tweet from the UTX intern. He said it's not possible to pay and not receive a mint. Minting is atomic, meaning you either spend your coins and mint, or you don't spend and don't mint. Sometimes people RBF replaced by fee. You're mint because you can spend the mint UTXOs, but when that happens, your money is refunded. Yeah. So that's a lot different than any other protocol right now.
He gets it. He gets it, bro. Trust me, that guy. I would love to talk to him too, bro, on a live stream. I don't know if do you know him as well or no?
I don't know him. No.
Yeah,
but I'm sure he would. Yeah. He would think so. Shout out to him, guys. God, that's what the people do it. Go reach out to him for us. Tell him we want him on our shows.
Yeah. Honestly, because he actually when I see him speak, bro, he's very professional, and it's like he uses logic all the time. He's not like this guy that's trying to invest here, invest there. I'm sure he does invest, but it doesn't seem like that's his prerogative. He's a tech guy, you know?
Yeah.
He's more of a tech guy than anything.
Listen to this. He says, what if I programmed a Cat20 that couldn't be transferred or traded on Sundays?
Bro, this is what I'm talking about. This is the type of shit I want to hear. Do you know? Okay, when we hear the word, it gives functionality. It's so like you know what I mean? You don't really get it. But when you can explain it in these manners of what it actually does, what does that word functionality means when you define it like this? Then you get your aha moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could do so much cool shit that's going to be interesting. This thing is super interesting, bro. So again, if I can get Lynn, I'd love to get this guy on. He seems to know it. And look, if there's a problem with this, I would love to hear it from him too. Seriously. You know me, Shizzy. Like, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll be the first to say it. I don't think I'm wrong. I don't think Unisat's wrong. You know what I mean? I don't think UTXO intern is wrong. So let's talk. I want to talk. Let's have an open discussion on these live streams. And you know, another reason why, outside of the fact that I've always been a YouTuber guy, since 7 years, I got this studio I spend a lot of money for, these 8K fucking cameras, 3 of them, Sony, what's it called? FX fucking 3s. Bro, that shit is expensive. The fucking lenses are more expensive than the body. But the reason why I bring that up is because, I got a nice studio. I want to utilize it. And also, I've always been this video guy. But furthermore, when it comes to open discussions or even debates, the best thing to do is to have it in a video format. You see the person's face, he sees your face, body language, you have a moderator. All of this fucking gay space shit, bro. You have a bunch of fucking people in there. They want to go on for like 8 fucking hours, and like everybody's interrupting each other, and it's like it just gets too damn like childish for me and long. I'm a busy guy. I don't got fucking like time to sit on for 4 hours, bro, and talk about some dumb shit. So especially getting interrupted. If you're serious and you have a point, which I'm sure you may have a point, but I'm sure I got my points. Let's see who makes the most sense out of their points by sitting down in a professional manner with a mod. And let's do this, right? Man to man.
Yeah.
That's all.
Love it.
So yeah, that's the best way to do that. That's what I would love to do that with anybody, really. So what's this here?
Look at this tweet. UTX, and he said, what if I fork Cat20 and added a buy and sell methods? Then UD need another tracker. S-script official. Hold on. He then says, no fork needed.
I just saw that.
Coming soon.
Bro.
Wow.
S-script. Listen, S-script would have been the first people to say this shit's fucking scammy. Do you know he is revered as, and their following is growing nicely. Yahweh is revered as the OpCat specialist by all the pairs in this space. Okay? You ask anybody who knows anything about OpCat, they will tell you this guy is he is the GOAT. So if he's retweeting that and talking about no forking and all that stuff, bro, that will be that. Stop the fucking FUD because you're gonna ruin your reputation. Anybody out there trying to FUD Cat20 at this point, you are going to look like an absolute fucking clown in the future. We got Yahweh now pretty much saying, hey, well, this thing is, this is what it could do. UTXO intern, I was going to call him UTXO indexer, UTXO intern, and Unisat supporting it. I mean, I don't know who else you want to come down and pretty much certify this, bro.
Yeah.
So it's a wrap.
Yeah,
it's a wrap. Just stop the fucking FUD. It's the easy thing to do. Anything new will be misunderstood. Okay, you know how much people were FUDding fucking ordinals, bro, at the beginning? Like just ordinals, saying that how it's a scam. You can't do that. Guys, true wisdom is knowing how little you know. Right? That's when you're a smart person. You know nothing. There's so much to learn. The little you know is not everything, is what I'm trying to say. So I always live by that slogan, and I think it stays true to itself.
Yeah, man. Really good question here. Do you guys have any alpha on projects launching on Sats Pump Fun? I hope FB retest $14. So he said that so are projects going to list on Sats Pump Fun, or is it kind of just like a meme coin mecca type thing?
So they said that how they are going to be doing three ways I saw on a poll. One was degen mode, which is the standard, the regular way that all these pump fund models do it. And then also there is something called the Bitcoin way mode and also an anti-whale mode. Based on their poll, the anti-whale mode didn't get a lot of votes, but the degen mode and the Bitcoin way mode was mirrored 41% apiece. Right? So I don't know what they mean by that. I think they kind of explained it at the bottom, saying that how it's like kind of like how BRCs was fairly minted or something, and then they launched it into, I don't know, maybe a liquidity pool or something, right? One would imagine. So I think it's going to come down to those two different standards there. But again, they're not really speaking too much details. I think they said something about the fucking, I don't know if it's a CEO or somebody should be revealing themselves, but yeah, I would love to see who that person is too. And I'm sure much more information will come out then.
Yeah, I'm very excited for that, man. It's gonna blow everyone away. I really think so. But we have a legend right now in the chat here, Lynn from DotSwap. He goes, "No FUD. It's intended behavior." Lynn? It's through the X.
Oh, he's on Twitter. Okay. Let's see.
Yeah. I have it on the screen.
Oh, bro, I'm never looking at. Sorry, Shizzy. I'm not looking at your beautiful face. Okay, I'm looking at the live chat, and I'm all over the place. So that's Lynn. Okay, cool. Lynn says, "No FUD. It's intended behavior." Okay, great. Okay, let's see what's up.
So this is all intended, basically, with everything that's happening.
Yeah.
Hey, Lynn, Francis wants to have you on the show, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna set you guys up. So I think that would be amazing if you're still watching. Shout out to Lynn.
Absolutely, Lynn. I would love to have you on the program whenever you get time. I know you guys on your team must be busy right now. I think you'll be best to explain this protocol, the standard, if you will, and explain that tree thing, that parallel mint. I don't know if it's a Merkle tree or what, but I think this is needed right now. But yeah, good work you guys are doing over there, and congratulations on launching the first FB to BTC, BTC to FB swap, and also the first front end mint service provider for the Cat20 standard. Good stuff. I like this is what I love. I love it when talented people like a DotSwap and others are building these things for us. Bro, you know what I mean? Like, you have to appreciate that, because if it wasn't for these builders, what the fuck are we going to be doing? We're going to be trading. Imagine this. We're going to be trading fungible tokens in a non-fungible token system. That's what we'll be doing. We'll be lost. We'll be getting wrecked. We'll be getting our hopes up for no fucking reason. That's what happened on layer 1, bro, with runes and fucking all these other things, right? And even like BRCs to a certain degree, where layer 1, if you want to go trade, go ahead, tokens down there. It's just not sustainable. It's just not convenient. It fucking sucks. The user experience fucking sucks. So anybody trying to make a business on layer 1 for tokens, unless you can fucking speed up the block size, unless you can increase the block size, unless you can fucking activate OpCat down there, then okay, we're talking. But that's a lot of ifs, and it's never going to happen. All those three things. Shizzy, do you think the fucking block size will ever increase?
Never.
I
don't think so.
I don't even think OpCat will ever be turned on there. That's something that's more likely, but I don't know. You guys got 10 years to wait? Fuck. 10 years from now, crypto might be fucking dead. Who knows? I'm just saying.
Yeah, man. We got a super chat here. Shout out to my man Pla. He said, "What opportunities we'll be looking for taking advantage of on day one after we hit block 20,000?" I think everyone knows my strategy. I'm going after the fractal goosenals. It's really simple, really easy. Just go to goosegenerator.com, copy the image, and inscribe it. That's all you got to do. It's super easy. It's the fairest mint you're gonna be able to do. I will also be going after the first BRC20. Maybe the second one and the third one as well. Not too much of my portfolio, 1%, 2%, 3%. I'm really going to go after the cat tokens once the next one comes out. But that is my strategy for block 21,000. I would love to know yours, Francis.
Only if I get half of that $10.
I'll give you 4.
Hey bro, you owe me like fucking like $10,000 with super chats.
I do. You've been supporting the shit out of us.
I'm playing. You're definitely breaking my fiat wallet bank account with $500, $500. Yeah, as I said, man. So thank you. I was gonna say thank you for the super chat, but thanks for your comment on the super chat nonetheless, Torn. But yeah, as I said, man, like my real alpha, like yes, I'm bullish on these inscriptions that are about to come on block 21,000, Gooselins and all those guys. Like we're giving them a lot of love. Block deserves all the love in the world for that. Yeah. Dedicated guy, loyal guy, hard worker, does his spaces, give him his fucking flowers, and go get yourself a Gooselin. Domo Ducks as well. Don't sleep on Domo Ducks. The largest fucking pool. Yeah. Quack and fucking I think they're pairing it up north now with FB. So, and that's the largest pool on layer 1. So when it goes up there, I'm sure FB will be the largest pool. But those guys are loyal, serious cats. The first inscription, you know, I'll do research on the fly to see what I see in front of me that's being minted, and then try to do some Twitter research to if I can match it up with another project or somebody that's reputable or some kind of alpha. However, I am personally not firing too many bullets on this because there is a risk here. A real risk of being front run, and it's okay that because you know what, it's like we're used to that. So those circumstances, like whatever, it's kind of like kids in Africa. They're used to wearing no fucking shoes, so they'll walk on the dirt road and it's normal to them, but not to us. So we're used to getting wrecked by being front run. But when you have the cat experience and there's no way you can get wrecked by being front run, you will never want to go anywhere else. So now you take away another risk factor out of your investment, which is something that should never exist. We should never be exposed to this risk of trying to buy something and we can't get that something but still lose our money. That should never be a risk factor here. Crypto's already kind of hard to make money. It's very volatile, right? It's up and down. Shit gets hacked. Fucking people rug pull. There's so many things against us already. The last thing we need is to fucking get front run and lose our fucking money. You know what I mean? To make it even harder. So why add that other layer of the odds against you to make money when you don't have to go through that and see something else? However, I am still bullish on it, but I see other options that tickles my fancy a little bit more, which is this Cat20. Look, guys, I think in about 2 months, everybody will know exactly what I'm talking about. When there's fucking utility, when there's applications, when you can use things with Cat. UTXO intern gets it. He's talking about this Sunday shit. You know what I mean? Like, there's cool things you could do. You can't just do it the other way, man. So let's see what's up. But whatever it is, Fractal Bitcoin is going to win here. They're here for the win, you know, as long as the network holds up and it does what it's is as advertised and it upholds that, it's going to be the clear fucking winner in this space, whether you like it or not. And what do I mean by that? Think of it like the universe. The universe doesn't care if you don't believe in gravity. Go jump off a fucking roof. You're still going to fucking plummet to the floor, right? The universe doesn't care how fast you're driving. If you're driving too fast, you get an accident, you might fucking die. The markets don't give a fuck if you like this or not, right? It's still going to deliver if the people are going to fucking like it, right? So others are hating it. All I'm saying is you got that runes disease. You got a bad taste in your mouth from runes, and now you feel a little bit salty about this. I think what you should be saying is what you're saying today is what you should have been saying before runes. You wouldn't be this salty. So...
yeah. And I'm gonna come out and say it. I have rune disease. I'm suffering from a bad case of rune disease, and I got a bad taste in my mouth, man. I woke up a few days ago.
I see the rash here, the runes rash.
I got a little runes rash. I need some ointment, but I'm someone who lost a lot of money in runes. I finally came to the conclusion a couple of days ago. It's like I'm gonna start consolidating some of these losses, taking the L's finally, and moving that in
respect. To mad respect to you right there. So, you have humility. You're a fucking man. You'll admit, hey man, you know what? And I still respect for you for being bullish on it. You know, because you had conviction. Maybe it didn't turn out the way you wanted to, but you still believe that. Sure, you were wrong. Okay, let's just say you were wrong for the most part, whatever.
No, I was wrong.
And you're admitting it right now. You have humility. You're a fucking real man. All these other kids, they will fucking sink with the Titanic until it's at the bottom of the fucking sea. They're right now with the rest of those scientists in that fucking little thing that got lost. Remember that shit? They went
oh yeah, the Titanic thing.
They're trying to look at the Titanic right there, like them right now. You know what I mean? So, man, God rest their soul. I shouldn't make fun of them, but you know what I'm saying. But I don't know. You're a fucking billionaire, and you want to go like thousands of miles down into the fucking Atlantic Ocean or wherever the fuck they were, bro. You're asking to get wrecked, just like people trying to get into runes. You're asking to get wrecked. Sorry.
Yep. Another super chat here from my man Ernesto Gonzalez. He says, friends already with Cat Bag. Before I didn't like Francis, but now I understand the content, and I can even want to be friends with Francis. Francis is the show, man. 100%. What do you think about that comment?
Bro, I will give you some Bitcoin if you see the dog face. You replace the dog face with a cat and keep the same Bitcoin sweater on. Bro, you know what? Bro, if cat is a meme, which I don't think it would be, but who fucking knows? I would love to see that cat have the same sweater on, but the cat face. And then you want to see this shit really go to the moon? You know what I mean? Bro, that would be cool. I don't know.
Big Map Gallery says it's a goosenal, not gooselin.
Okay, sorry.
He has a goosenal thing, but so the ones on Fractal are going to be Fractal
Goosenal. Okay, Goosenal.
Goosenal is that's the Bitcoin version. Fractal Goose.
Just be happy I'm even fucking talking about it, brother. Fucking shit. Anyways.
Francis went from steel boots in a bus to 100x. Nighthawk knows you, bro. Nighthawk knows you very well. Shout out to him.
Good.
So he said, so Cat is just me. So Vision of Tomo, he must just not be, you're not paying attention right now. So it's a new protocol on Fractal. It's called Cat20. What's Bitcoin doing? 59.6? Oh, I love how you got it in the background now.
Pump it. Shizzy, why are you so horny for, bro? You wake up in the morning thinking of cat?
I woke up in the morning. I was like, I told my wife, I was like, I think a cat, and she was like, me? I was like, no. It's a CRC20. I gotta go check my computer. I gotta check my balances, see if any of my mints. Hold on,
dude. I haven't got sleep in the last fucking the last 4 days or so. I probably had about 5 hours of sleep combined. I'm just saying, but that's a good sign. That means things are about to happen. It's like I got spidey senses, and I don't even know I got superpowers. But then when all of a sudden these side effects happen where I don't sleep, that means it's a bull run coming. You know what I mean? You know, like Spider-Man, what does he do? He sweats or some shit. He starts fucking getting, I don't know what the fuck. You know what he's doing now?
Spidey sense. The Spidey senses are tingling.
Or like Hulk all of a sudden, that's me. I don't sleep. I don't sleep like naturally for some reason. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Oh shit, markets are getting bullish, bro. Your superhero powers are coming in. Your tomorrow's newspapers today, foreseeing the future, is now coming. It's like that fucking X-Man what's the fucking guy's name that can see in the future? Francis Xavier. His name's Francis. And I went to St. Francis Xavier High School. Holy shit, you can't make this up.
Geo says, when will block 21,000 be? It's looking like Sunday afternoon Eastern time. So it's looking like about 1 p.m. Eastern time, which is like 5 p.m. UTC. It's looking like it's so Sunday afternoon. Everyone's gonna be home. It's Sunday. Everyone's gonna have their church gear on. They're gonna be sitting there. They're gonna be ready. They're gonna be mitten. Probably. It's gonna be insane. Sunday is gonna be absolutely insane, guys. 2 days. Just think 48 hours from right now. Whatever time is that for you. So.
Yeah. Are you dropping anything, Shizzy? What the fuck, bro?
Am I dropping anything?
I know you're cooking. You're cooking some, bro.
We're cooking something, but it's not for Fractal. We're doing some stuff with Foxy. You know Foxy?
I met him in Hong Kong. I did. Yes, yeah. They're building that game. I like what they're doing there. But I mean, I don't know. It's just so much going on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much going on. How are you going to get in everything? I think if you're trying to get into everything, you're not good at one thing.
Yeah.
You know? So if you do your research and you see what's available in the market, and there's a lot of good things available, right? And if you choose one or two, instead of focusing on a 1 or 200, you'll be much better at those 1 or 2 things. Now, if your calculations and your research was wrong, then you learn from that, and then you try to find the 1 or 2 best things out of the 200 again, and you get better at that until you figure it out. So I rather focus on 1 or 2 things that I believe in to be as best as I can to maximize my opportunities on those two things that I believe in with my research that could blossom in the future. And I have to live with the fucking results. You know what I mean? Whether I'm right or wrong. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I rather be good at one or two things than just know a little bit about 100 or 200 things. So you're not really good at anything then, if that's the case.
No, you're 100% right. Like I definitely stretch myself a little too thin. I'm everywhere at the same time, which really like I kind of lose things. Like I don't know what's happening in every place every time. Like I'm over here looking, I'm over here looking, over here looking. I still have weird things with DeFi. Like I'm looking at stuff like on Ethereum called Titan and Zen and stupid shit that gets my attention that I get stuck on. But what that does is that just drives me all different places, and I don't have that like locked in feeling that I did like 6 months ago. You know what I mean? Where I was locked in just on BRC20s and I was just making all the right moves. I'm making a lot of mistakes now because I'm not locked in, to your point.
Exactly. And remember, this market is not like the stock market that stops at fucking 3 p.m. There's so much happening 24/7. Sundays, Saturdays, around the clock throughout the week and weekends. The volatility, new opportunities, right? Like what we're seeing here with Fractal trying to be ahead of the curve. It's a lot. So, and then content. Oh my God. Dude, like the lives are a little bit more easier, but those uploaded videos, brother, and those fucking edits and shit, man, it's a drag. So, there's a lot involved here. And if you really want to like be here long term, consistently, you have to know how to pace yourself and be efficient. So I think that's a great way of doing it.
Yeah, 100%, man. Let's see, this is a shame. Start minting the others yet. Yeah, so other ones aren't really minting yet. Any FB tokens? Look in the comments. But yeah, so to my point, you're cooking something. So we're cooking. So Foxy is giving us some exclusive rights to some stuff. We're gonna be building some stuff for them. And my pass holders, if you're an Ordinal Revolution pass holder, you're gonna get an airdrop of something cool that we're cooking. And if you're an Ordinal Revolution member holder, if you're a member of our group here, you're gonna also get an airdrop. The orange one is going to be for holders, and we're gonna do a teal one for the members. So if you're a member or a holder, you're gonna get an airdrop probably within the next month or so. But
bro,
here a minute. What's up?
No, bro, I still have your pass that you gave me. It's there. You know? I didn't sell none, bro. You know what I mean? I know some other motherfuckers floored it. Some other motherfuckers floored it. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
a lot of people did.
No, you know what I'm talking about. We'll leave it at that.
Who? Oh, yeah. The other guys from the other channel. Yeah. We know you floored my pass. No, I'm just kidding.
Here's the thing. How about a cat token that tells you who floors it? Like you go to the floor, it'll tell you the fucking address. This is the type of shit you could do. You know what I'm saying? And if you floor it, then they get like, I don't know, you can make some gamified shit happen, you know? Like you can be creative, right? For every person that floors, some reaction happens in some way. Like, you know, you have to design it out, but these are the things that you could do. Bro, covenants with the covenants. Bro, we got
3,800 people in here right now. This is a new record for my show. But new record for the Ordinal Revolution show, Francis, dude. Thank you so much. Man. Without you, I'm not getting these numbers.
The Ordinal Revolution show is now the new Ordinal show, people. Straight up. I'm putting that on record. You guys want the alpha. You're not getting any alpha right now anywhere else, right? Because the market is talking about Cat20. It's talking about Fractal. All the other big shows want to talk about what they already own. They don't own this. Why are they going to talk about something they don't own? That's not how the marketing game works. No. So it is what it is. You guys are on the Smart Money channel. Shizzy.
Hunter Cat says he minute 1,560 cat meow. Morgar says how much was passed. They're on Magic Eden and they're also on BRC420.io. You can check that out. Big Gallery says what Cat20 token minute next. We kind of talked about it already. We think it's going to be a project token, right? We think some project's going to come out and announce something like that, right? Maybe. Not really sure.
So sorry, brother. I'm in the chat again. Sorry. Say it again. So sorry.
No. He said, "What's the next Cat20 token that's going to be minted? Do you think it's going to be another meme, or do you think it's going to be?" Because we both think that this cat token is similar to the tap token and being the token of the protocol and not a meme coin. Do you think the next one's going to be a meme coin, or do you think it's going to be another project token?
Look, anything's possible. Yes, that's a real possibility. It'll be a meme coin. And like, I think in the very early stages, like right now, like the first week, 2, and even month, perhaps, you will see a lot of meme coins coming out of there for sure. But as I said, anything that has real breakthroughs or technologically advanced, right? I think this is going to attract. Look at the UTXO intern, and I know I keep bringing him up, but it's going to attract. I don't know if he's a developer, but it's going to attract real developers who mean business for sophisticated, trustless applications that is lacking in this space. And when you have that, when you have sophisticated technology, it also brings in an influx of money. And when an influx of money comes in, there's opportunities. Then it becomes liquid. Then it's money fucking transacting everywhere. You know what I mean? So what I'm trying to say is it's going to bring the real people that we need to develop the real infrastructure that's missing here. So for me personally, yeah, I'm going to be looking a little bit later down the road, which is about 2 months from now. And right now, yeah, I'll fuck with some memes, sure. But I think you're going to be missing. I'm the bigger picture guy. And I think you're missing the bigger picture if you're only thinking memes still. I think memes are going to do great. Yes, they will. They always do. But I think this time around with this protocol here, make something happen with that damn standard. And I think memes was like 1.0 for tokens on Bitcoin here. And hey, Sats Pump Fund, you could say, well, that's what they're going to be using, but they're using their platform with that protocol. Without that protocol, you could never have a true pump fund model, with that protocol. You need the programmability, you need the faster blocks. So they're doing it right, and I'm sure we're going to see other camps follow suit too.
Yeah, I agree. I 100%. I think they're going to be the next big thing for sure. I can't wait too. I just can't wait till this thing's in like full throttle, right? And everything out there is just pumping and everything's fun again. Like I didn't experience 2021. I was so worried about like just accumulating Bitcoin that I wasn't really having as much fun with the other stuff, the BS, the stuff that you actually made fun with the Binance Smart Chain and stuff like that. How insane was that from your view? What was 21 like for you? I'm just curious.
You mean 2021?
Yeah, 2021.
Oh, bro. That's when I got rich. That's when I got fucking rich, bro. I was a broke fucking fat ass motherfucker back in the day. Still fat today, and anyways. But yeah, 2021 was like probably, like when you're growing up, people say, hey, when was the best days of your life? The best days of my life was when I was 16.
Yeah.
I met this girl, and things just took off from there, and I married her. For me, it's like I used to always tell people, they're like, when's the best day of your life? I'm like, I'm still waiting for it, bro. Seriously, I had a very shitty fucking life. Nothing was given to me. I was fucking broke all the time, fucking working crummy jobs, and just didn't feel fulfilled. So I was waiting for the best days of my life. So to answer your question, I think 2021 was the best days of my life.
Yeah.
It's the time when that year, 2020, 2021 is when I really understood completely how money works, the system, inflation, assets, this game, and everything. Don't get me wrong. I think I was like 80% there before, but it came 100% complete after that year. And yeah, I made some good ass fucking money and just understood how to reinvest that money with other things outside of crypto too, right? And grow that capital. So yeah, I mean, it literally was the best year of my life. Best year of my life.
I love it, dude. Do you think we get something similar this year or next year?
Do we get something similar in regards to
2021?
Oh, fuck you. Like, okay. I think this year's going to be the best, like the biggest bull run ever. I think whenever that happens, if it's Q4, Q1, even next year, whatever. If I'm wrong and it's not Q4 and it's next year Q4, whatever. The next one is going to be a super cycle. And I think it's going to flip what we saw before. And there's going to be crazy money. Everything's going to be fucking turning into fucking gold like we've seen bull runs. And this is going to be the last time to take advantage of that. I think it's to the point right now where the crypto and decentralized, applications, fintech tech, developing in the Web3 space, it isn't taboo anymore. It isn't flooded from mainstream media anymore. Now you got BlackRock and all these fucking guys, trying to like shill it because they're, they own bags of it now. But I think it's accepted now throughout the world, and it never had that before. And that's going to allow a lot more people to be welcoming it, right? Like the grandmas and all that. So we have that now. The barrier to entry too, right? Is much more easier. People want to go to their banks, all these things. It's just a lot of elements that we never had before that we have today. And I just think the Bitcoin ecosystem, bro, is going to benefit the most as well. Because again, a lot of things that we were told that Bitcoin can't do, it could do. And there's a lot more avenues to explore as well. So there's opportunities everywhere, man. So this year for sure, it's going to be fucking massive whenever it happens. And I'm still predicting Q4.
Amazing.
Somebody says I'm a
Amazing.
fucking trip. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. He's like, Francis is a trip. Yo, dude, you fucking just killed my record. You got 4,000, dude, 4,000 people? What are you? Are you crypto banter?
4,200 because we have 200 people on
There we go.
On YouTube right now. Pretty nuts, dude. This is absolutely amazing. I couldn't do this without you. I remember he said Kai Effective. I remember when Francis always streamed from Gazebo. What is Gazebo?
From Gazebo? How do you spell it?
Gazebo.
Oh, gazebo.
Gazebo.
No. Is that a Canadian term? Gazebo?
I don't know. I haven't really heard it in my life.
Yeah.
Is that the instrument?
It's a gazebo.
Gazebo.
A gazebo is like, oh shit, sorry. I got sorry.
He's a gazebo. Okay, my bad, bro.
No,
I
I
don't
had
know
the
what a
volume.
goddamn gazebo is.
I had the volume on here. So a gazebo is pretty much a outdoor shelter, like a tent, but not a tent. It's like made out of metal. So it's kind of like this, like in your backyard, you'll have something called a gazebo. Parks have a gazebo, right? You'll see people eating in there. What was that, bro? But he is one of my longtime followers on YouTube. So thank you so much for being a loyal subscriber, brother. Appreciate you and all the support throughout the years. But I can't remember the gazebo. Yeah, must have been back in the day, like 2019 or something.
BCB.E says running a node was not hard though. You need NVEM and really fast internet because the block height increased really fast and it was hard to sync up. So you have regular guys, running nodes to mint the cat and stuff. So it's not as hard as everyone said. Everyone was like fudding it with only node operators. This guy, he just ran up a node for this, right? So it's pretty big.
It's like, bro. I'll say this one last time since we have more viewers at this point than we did at the beginning, right? When you have these nodes, it's not that it's the way a blockchain was designed, right? To set these things up. And also, it's actually the most fairest thing possible that we could have. Why? Because this now means nobody had inside information that there was going to be this some side of kind of Cat20 thing. Why? Because they never knew it existed. Why? Because then we will see these things already built on day one, which it wasn't. So if it already was built, that will be suspect to me. And I would have to call it and say, I don't know, this seems like some kind of setup. But if the tech was legit, then to be honest, I personally wouldn't give a shit. But I know it's a good point to bring up and people should care. But for me, it's like, I don't know. You can make a case for it on both sides, but it will tell me that how somebody knew this was going to happen and they had it built. So when you know something that doesn't exist as yet, how are you going to prepare for it? Well, just like ordinals, this is how it started, right? With nodes, inscription 0 all the way up to whatever it was, 100 and something. So if you're saying that how it's not fair and corrupt, then what you're saying is the entire ordinal industry that was founded off of that same structure isn't fair and it is corrupt as well, right? That's what I would say to people. And also, like, you're saying that how it's not that hard. Like, for me personally, bro, like, I'm good at certain things. I got my strengths, my weaknesses. All of that fucking shit, I don't fuck with that stuff. That hardware stuff and all this, like, wires and software and all these things, like, I don't mess with that. So that's not my cup of tea. I got developers, they could do it, cool. But it's fair game to anybody, right? If you have that skill set you developed over time, you should be rewarded for it. Go ahead, hook it up, and that's value to the network. Because now you're running a node, right? You're validating all these things. So you deserve to get a little bit better than the other person who didn't go through that fucking thing, who isn't as skilled as you. Just like in the real world, if you're more skilled than somebody else in a company, you're going to get paid more. Yeah. Right? You'll be rewarded. So here we go.
And with all the technology we have today, a YouTube video and ChatGPT can get you hooked up if you have a little bit of money. So anyone could really, if you put the time in, anyone who has time, you could do it.
Really?
But that's the, you can ask it questions like, what do I do next? I have an issue. What do I do next? And it'll help you. You don't have to call like someone who knows the stuff. You have potentially a manual built, and you can copy and paste the entire manual, put it in, and ask questions. Right. So there's too much technology to say, oh, it's too hard. You're just too lazy. Not you in general, but like someone who out there saying, oh, it's only for node operators. But it just
I know what you're saying. Like, there's resources out there you could use to try to catch up and do it, whatever. How about this? Then I mean, maybe there's going to be another big opportunity that you might need a node, and you might want to learn how to do that for the next one. Right? I don't know. 100%. Me personally, though, I got too much going on. As I said, you can't be good at every single thing. You got to pick the two things, right? So I'll leave that up to to somebody else to be a pro at that. I'll hire them.
So we did get a this guy says check the Cat Protocol Twitter. So I just checked it.
Yeah.
Let's go to the first one. They said, we have updated the CLI to only pick up minter UTXOs with limits of 5. So each mint transaction can mint 5 cat tokens. Please update the latest CLI. So now it went from 1 to 3, and now it's going to 5 mints per. But then he also comes out, some third-party minters did not evenly split remaining supply into newly created minter UTXOs when minting, resulting in fragmented minter UTXOs that have much smaller remaining supply than the limit. As minting progresses towards 100%, more fragmented minter UTXOs will appear. Any idea what this means? It's kind of a little over my head.
Let me see again. Scroll up again. Sorry. Oh, that's
Yeah.
only one. Yeah. Some third-party minters did not evenly split remaining supply. Okay. So he's talking about service providers. Supply into newly created minter UTXOs when minting, resulting fragmented minter UTXOs. Right. So that's what they're talking about, how there's one UTXO that could be spent. So it appears that one UTXO has been fragmented. Think of it like a fucking, well, like, I don't know. I guess it's like there's like fragments of it, right? So there's different like pieces of it, so to speak. So it's not one anymore, so to speak, I guess. That have much smaller remaining supply than the limit. That second part I don't really understand, but I do know that how they talked about in the parallel mint that you need one UTXO. Minters pretty much will be fighting for it, or whoever gets it first. And based off of that first half of that tweet, I believe the one UTXO that you need to spend has been fragmented into little pieces that's doing this little issue here, and that's fine. Let's get it and weave it out the way, right? At least we know what it is, and it's not even a big deal. But again, it's not the protocol; it's service providers, right? You know, we're rushing to market. We're trying to get you guys in and do all these things, right? Like this is what's going on here. So let's appreciate what they're doing here for us. And yeah, I mean, you will have some bugs. I mean, you just would. It's new.
Yeah.
So put it like this. This is very minor. And I think when everything rolls out in a couple of months or even weeks or whatever, forgotten memory. And again, all of my shit's reflecting, so I'm good. Bro, why am I
100%.
sweating now? It's getting fucking hot in here.
Someone said cat market. B says BCB says cat marketplace is live though. I don't trust it yet. Could be confirmed and legit. Do you know anything about this cat market? Cat20market.com. I haven't heard about this yet.
I've heard about it. I've never didn't get time to research it though. But I mean, I don't know. By the Dip Hodl was retweeting it. I don't know if he has some, inside scoop on who's behind it, but as of now, I didn't get time to look into it. But I'll tell you guys this right now. I have no intention to go and fucking sell anything now, bro. Not me, bro. I think people do what they want. Profit is profit. Take profit if you're in the green, man, all day long. And if it's there and there's money to be made and you can turn a profit now, all the power to you. But me personally, I'm gonna just wait the fuck out. I think it's way too early. Like, again, you have to go with your hunches and don't be short-sighted, right? You need to think if there's going to be utility with this or something around it. And I just think the circumstantial evidence tells me there's going to be some form of, not protocol, but like utility tied into this thing, right? That's going to bring it even more, raise the value of the token. That's what I should say. And also going into dexes. So you're talking about marketplaces now. I would love to see if Pizza Swap's going to support this. Probably not. So there must be some other fucking liquidity pool happening. There just has to be.
Yeah.
Again, it's very secretive, it looks like, and segmented in terms of how it's being rolled out. So nobody knew this was going to happen. It came. No. Right? What else we don't know that's going to come is what you need to ask yourself.
So this is it right here. But guys, be very careful. I don't know if you should use this or not. Do not connect your wallet until you guys find out who is from. But just be very careful. But this is at cat20market.com. It seems really hard to use. Maybe you have to connect your wallet to see more. But yeah, guys, be very careful when it comes to this stuff. I don't know if it's legit or not. So
that one looks very, very suspect. I think if you just look at it, you're going to get hacked. It looks so shady.
Should I get out of it?
Just looking at it, you're going to get hacked. Like, holy fuck. Hey, look, I don't want to say that if these guys are legit, but I can't pledge for them. I'm sorry. I just don't know who built it. Yeah, and if there's anything, I would want to support liquidity pools. This is the time for liquidity pools now. Let's get the marketplaces out the way, right? It's like, again, that's reverse psychology. right? Again, Shizzy, I'll say it like this. So remember, ordinal theory, right? Ord client is built off of NFT structure, right? It just is, right? That's how you list the tokens, right? Right? So imagine this. What is NFT? Non-fungible tokens. Well, what are tokens on Bitcoin? Fungible tokens. Non-fungible token system. Fungible tokens. No, non-fungible. No, we want tokens in a non-fungible. But I'm telling you, it's a non-fungible token standard. But I want to trade tokens that are fungible here. It's non-fungible. How much more clear do you want it to be? Fungible tokens, non-fungible tokens. Women's washroom, men's washroom. Would you go into the women's washroom if you're a man? No, that's the opposite of what a man is, right? It's a woman. Well, the opposite of fucking fungible tokens is non-fungible, and you're pretending that's normal. It's like it's literally this woke culture of pushing fucking a man is a woman and a woman is a man, and everyone wants to accept that like it's normal. But deep down inside, we know it's not. Well, that's how I feel right here. Everybody wants to pretend this is fucking normal, but deep down inside, they know it's not. They're more woke than the fucking LGBTQT+3 community. I'm sorry.
Yeah, 100% agree. 100%. Yeah. We do have somebody who says, do not use that, guys. That's a scam. Stay away. Someone else said, I lost $750, no cat tokens. Yeah, that stuff's going to keep happening, right? We're going to see more and more fucking scams popping up.
Yeah. Just fucking, the moment I saw that dog, I was like, get that shit out of my eyesight. I swear to God, dude, I had $100 in my pocket, now it's gone. What the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, holy shit. That thing looks fucking sketched out, bro.
Asher says, Francis is so pissed with the woke stupidity. Yeah, I 100% do. I feel the same way, man. What is a woman?
What's more frustrating? Yeah, what is a woman? You know what's more frustrating is when you actually have to, like, they throw this garbage at you and you have to debate this with people. That's the most frustrating fucking part of this all. To debate to them that how a circle is a circle and a square can't fit in a circle slot. It needs a great debate for fucking something as elementary as that. Would you believe this? Anyhow, sorry, Shizzy. I think I'm pissing you off and you're trying to get me off the show. So if you want to end it, you can end
it. Dude, you're not pissing me off. I love it, bro. I can go forever, man.
Yeah.
It's up to you. But we are going at that 2 hour mark, and I don't know. It's up to you. I think we hit on pretty much everything. You know?
Yeah, we did. I know we have a nice crowd here. Unbelievable! Congratulations on
5,000 people, dude. Thank you so much, Francis. This is huge, man. This is
Yagobi, get out the way, bro. This is our show now. That's why, because Yagobi's fault. I'm gonna say a joke here. Please don't take offense, okay? Do you mind?
No, do your thing.
I think every time I look at Yagobi, bro, on your show, I feel like I'm fucking drunk. Why is it so blurry? It's always blurry. I'm like, Yagobi, bro, what the fuck? Am I drunk or is it just like, I'm joking. Maybe that's why I'm just playing. I'm playing. No, you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, we did talk. He's like, he said that he's gonna upgrade his camera.
It's just a joke. It's a joke, bro. You guys bring content, bro. And people like content. Who gives a fuck about like equipment, man? Trust me. Like, obviously, eventually, whatever, do your thing on scale like I did. Like for about what? Let me see. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Bro, for about 5.5 years, I was doing green screen stuff, and that's fine. Nothing's wrong with that.
Yeah,
you know. So
man.
All good.
Yagobi's my guy, man. Without him, I'd still be sitting with 70 subs. He's the reason why we're in Ordinals, dude.
No, I'm gonna wreck you. I'm gonna wreck you. If it wasn't
I love it.
I can't throw some shit at Yagobi. I'm gonna throw some shit at you now. If it wasn't for Yagobi, Ordinal Revolution will be bankrupt. I'm joking.
No, you're probably right, dude. No, you're 100% right. He handles all that stuff. Like, he handles the partnerships and all that stuff. God. I just come on here and scream, "Welcome back to Ordinal Revolution." That's it. That's all I do.
I'm just fucking, bro. You know, it's all love, man. It's all love.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though. Once you find a business partner in life, or but my wife obviously there, but actually someone who runs a business with me. I mean, you can find someone you can trust. I mean, that's really 100%, dude. You know what I mean? We both trust each other very much with all this stuff. So,
by the way, before we go, did you know each other before you got into crypto or no?
Dude, I met him on Twitter.
Dude, isn't that amazing? Who would ever thought us growing up in, like, say, the 90s, that I would meet somebody in some fucking like application called Telegram that are my hardcore trusted team members, bro, that I never met at one point up until last year. And before I met them, I trusted them with hundreds of thousands of dollars of funds. Seriously, doing all these things for me and all this fucking administrative shit, bro. Right? It's crazy, bro. That's the beautiful thing. But about crypto too, right?
Yeah, that's just the world we live in now, right? I mean, everything is like, I have the space. It's 2 by 2. I could live here. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh.
and because everything I need is right here. Everything I need is my computer and you guys and this crew and people like you, Francis, man. Seriously, dude. Like, it's the world is so big right now.
It's crazy too, you know, because like in my old place that I lived, my studio was in an unfurnished basement, and nobody knew this though, because I had a green screen, so I could have manipulated it. And I used this dirty old little fucking corner of concrete walls, pink fiberglass showing, plumbing pipes everywhere. But I got a green screen, so I'm manipulating it. Shitty fucking lights. And then I got this like the toilet pipe right here, right? It's like this copper. It was like a new pipe they use for this development. But that's where all the waste goes, right? Like the toilet stuff, right? So meanwhile, I'll be doing interviews with people saying, all right, guys, you know, the DeFi project, you know, DeFi summer's here. I hear the water go, psh. Like, all right, the wife just took a crap there, but I'm interviewing the CEO. I'm interviewing the CEO. Psh. I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? So I got to ignore that shit while I'm doing my thing. But guess what, bro? I actually made millions of fucking dollars from that crummy fucking corner. Who would have ever thought that? So to your point, I know why I bring that up. It may look like what you said. I can live here. Bro, you can make a lot of money on if you're doing the right things from there too. From that little corner. In this day and age, bro, we are fucking blessed. We are blessed. So let's appreciate everything 100%. That we have.
And Nighthawk, he got it, man. My chair here is a toilet underneath.
There you go.
I cut a hole in the bottom, and I can just go.
Yeah. How about this? Shizzy's dropping a new Fractal BRC20 token, and if you hold it, you'll get one of these pieces over here, a seat toilet for yourself, right? For hodlers.
But you can't trade on Tuesdays. I'm gonna put it in the code. You can't take shit on Tuesdays.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Cat20 functionality, baby. That's the best use case for sure. All good.
All right, but Francis, man, thank you so much, dude. 2 hours with me, man. You probably hate me by now. I think anyone who spends 2 hours with me hates me, but I appreciate it, dude.
Maybe I can say.
Go.
I was going to say the same thing about myself, as like me and my fucking facial expressions. I'm like, spit fucking flying everywhere. How are you going to stand me for 2 hours? Or maybe I'm the only one that noticed it. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, we're going to go live tomorrow on your channel, right?
Yeah. Let's do it. I might have, you guys know Petty, P-E-D-D-Y from BTC Terminal.
Petty's a legend, dude.
Yeah. Petty will most likely be joining us as well. Let me confirm with him though. Tomorrow, 11 a.m. Come on the channel. Let's shoot the shit.
Yeah, man. Let's bring the whole crew, guys. I got 5,715 people in here, guys. And it's just growing by the minute. 20 now, 21. Absolutely insane, man. Appreciate all you guys, man. And Francis, thank you so much, my friend.
No worries, man. We'll chop it up again tomorrow. And for the audience, thank you for joining us. And make sure you tune in tomorrow as well.
See you, bud. All right, guys. That's the show here. I do want to show you guys something real quick. So normally on Fridays, we do a segment called Fluid Fridays. Fluid is one of our partners, and they just dropped something pretty amazing. I kind of want to show you guys it. Let me grab it here. All right, so let me show my screen. So if you guys don't know what Fluid is, they are builders on Cardano who recently came over to Bitcoin back in, I want to say like this time last year. They've been building amazing stuff. If you go to launch Bitcoin, it kind of brings it up. This is their Bitcoin stuff. They have a swap. They have a lending protocol. They have staking. Staking just started, guys. So we had a space with them yesterday. Absolutely amazing space. It was fun. Billy Cats, Runestones, Galactic. So it's really easy. So let's just say you have a Billy Cat, right? I'm going to hit stake. You come here, you select the amount. So the more you do, the better, the cheaper it is because of the fees, right? You just pay the fee one time. And if my wallet does come up here, and it does, I'm going to select all 10. Select the 10 here. I'm going to stake them. My wallet's going to pop up. It's going to have me put my password in. So I'm going to take that off the screen, pop my password in. Bring it back on screen. You can see all 10 is going in. I'm paying $14. Paying about 20 some dollars here. Going to confirm. Lock it in. Boom. There it is. I just staked them, and you go to your staked, and your Billy Cats come up. So I don't. It takes obviously a whole Bitcoin block, but easy. And then on this date expires on October 24th. You will be able to unstake them. So you're not. So a lot of people say like if you're not the yield, where if you don't know where the yield's coming from, you are the yield. In this situation, the team is providing the yield, right? So they are providing the yield, and people in the future, when you stake your projects here, you're gonna have the option to do it. So let's just say I have an ordinal project, right? Let's just say the Bitcoin elephants, and I wanted to create a rune called Elephant Go to the Moon. I can create the Bitcoin elephant NFT or ordinal and have them stake it for me, and then I can create the rune and give that to holders. So now it gives your rune actually some value, because you have to earn it. It's not airdrop. It's not given. Stake to earn, guys, is here. Anybody can have a project on here. If you guys are interested, reach out to me, reach out to Raul from Fluid, and you guys can actually have your project up here being staked, and anyone can do it, guys. In about a month, everything's going to be done on the website. You're not even going to need to contact Raul, but for now, you guys will need to contact Raul. You can reach out to me, you can reach out to the guys at Fluid, and they can take care of everything for you guys. So it's really cool. And Fluid's giving away all these rewards now. They're kind of getting their stuff up. And the airdrop, guys, the airdrop is potentially going to be either today or the next few days. You're going to be airdrop if you used the swap in the past. I think the cutoff time was August 15th. If you use the swap before then, you're going to get airdropped a pass, and you'll be able to stake that pass to earn the FLDT rune. So FLDT is a token on Cardano. He's going to be bringing that to Bitcoin, and it's going to be traded 1-to-1. So you're going to be able to earn the Fluid rune. This is going to be huge, because Fluid, man, they just keep building and building and building. It's fluidtokens.com. Fluid, and we also have them in the show notes below. You can check that out. But check out Fluid, guys. I'm so bullish on these guys for sure. But check them out. You can stake here, and if you're interested, reach out and have your project put up there. It could be really good for your project, because if you get 60-70% of them staked, you're good to go. I mean, it'd be amazing for the project and the holders. But guys, check out our other partners as well. We got BitPerp, who are going to be the leading leverage trading platform in Bitcoin, in my opinion. You do already have some like Surf and stuff like that, but Perp is going to be one of the ones that you're going to be able to do everything on. You're going to be able to do Mistake of partnerships with Mr. Yen, with Billy Cat, with everything, guys. BitPerp is trying to be the leader. They're going to be on multiple chains as well. Look out for their paper trading competition coming up as well with them. It's going to be fun. If you're not a good trader like me, terrible trader, you could actually win points by paper trading. And I'm going to try to do that. Me and Yagobi are going to do some type of competition and stuff like that. It's going to be really fun. And check out Ordinal Hive. These guys are going to be the Blur of Bitcoin. They're already on Merlin Live. They're putting an aggregator on Bitcoin, so you're going to be able to get your ordinals. The cheapest place ever will be Ordinal Hive. So check them out. And they also have a pass, and they potentially have a token. But if you use them, I don't know if you'll get a token, but I would suggest use them. And then Fluid, we just talked about them. Obviously, staking, lending, swapping, everything with them. They're working with another team, potentially get their swap even better, because right now everything is non-custodian. They do not hold anything, guys. Very non-custodian. They want to be DeFi, decentralized. So shout out to Fluid Token. And then you have Verothium DEX. There are DEX on Merlin. They're going to be the #1 DEX over there, guys. In my opinion, check them out. You can stake your BRC 420s today. And then Foxy is building potentially the game of the year. It's a shooting game. It's going to be dropping. They're going to be doing clan wars. So if you are part of a clan, you can hop in there with your team, and you guys can go around and hit other clans. It's going to be a very fun game. We're going to be building over there as well. So check that out. If you do have an Ordinal Revolution pass or if you're an Ordinal Revolution member, go to the YouTube channel, go in the show notes, find the member. You can click that. It's $10 a month, up to you. But you will be airdropped something teal. And then the pass holders will be airdropped something orange. And then everyone else, we're going to do something else for you guys as well. But nowhere near as good as that. So shout out to you guys, man. Check us out. We're live Monday to Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Central, 8 a.m. Pacific, and then 3 p.m. UTC. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, guys. Check us out. We appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, 6,273. I mean, it just keeps going up, guys. This is a new record for us. I'm going to screenshot this because it just means so much to me. It just means so much to me. You guys are here spending time with us. I'm just a guy in his basement with a camera. I appreciate you guys so much. And we'll see you next time. In the words of Yagobi, peace.
We OG, or no G. You're not bullish enough, yeah. Oh no, you're not bullish enough. You ain't got the oh no. I get stoned by the bolo. Bitcoin set to overload. Yeah, experts on reload. Yeah. You're not bullish enough. Yeah. Oh no, you're not bullish enough. You ain't got the or no. I get stoned by the bolo. Bitcoin set to overload. Experts on reload. Mempool getting hot. Everybody wanna rock. Ayy. Rooms is coming. Everybody on a knot. Ayy. It's a nuisance. Ordinal Revolution. Ayy. Ordinal Revolution. Yo, it's my guy for real, bro. Got friends right now. Yo, BRC 420, bro. Yo, that shit on fire, bro. Imagine if he in here. Yeah, like it in the seal. Murder. I got balls of steel. Nookies on the field. Yeah, this shit for real. With no calls, I get so far. Got 100 phone calls that I go hard, and they gon' love me. Smoke weed, huddle back. I get shiesty. Where my Bitcoin looking lovely. All this Satoshi's nothing above me.